All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Random Number Generation. This is episode 17, Castlevania IV Randomizer and Bloodstained Ritual of the Night Randomizer. I am joined here by the Bobby, the Blacktastic, and Christmas as well on commentary. Real quick though, few announcements. Tomorrow is the premiere of Mercy Kill. Come watch Kizaron be the first person who will either save or kill one of his rustiest friends. That will be Pokemon Red tomorrow. And yes, I will be the host of Mercy Kill. So you'll get me back to back tonight and tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing y'all for Mercy Kill tomorrow. Thursday is the first step at 7 p.m. Eastern, where Hobbs and Keys will be showing off a semi-blind race of Transistor. Very much looking forward to that. And again, Mercy Kill will be tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Eastern as well. So easy to remember. Mercy Kill and First Step beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern the next couple of days. For info on all of our different Hotfix shows, please go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. Real quick as well, GDQ is brought to you by viewers like you. For this month, all of the subs will be going to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. So please keep that in mind. Remember, if you do have an Amazon Prime, you do have access to a Twitch Prime sub. If you have not used that already, please do so. And in addition to subs, it will be bit revenue as well for the month of June to NAACP LDF Legal Defense Fund. With that being said, hey y'all, what's up? How are y'all doing?
Hello. It's a pleasure to be on here.
Hello to everyone out there.
All right, so I don't want to spoil too much about what's going on. I'll let Bobby talk about what's going to happen here with Castlevania IV Rando, or in some cases, what's Bobby might not be aware of yet. But again, I'm going to start the countdown. Are you ready?
Should I be ready? Do I have my phone? Yes.
I don't know if anyone can be ready for this randomizer. All right, here we go then. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck and have fun.
I will try my very best. So this is a Super Castlevania 4. Oh, that's a stopwatch. So this is Randomizer. I don't know what this entails because the very moment that I was approached for this, wait, what? Why am I in 2-2? Why do I still have? Hello?
Well, this is random number generation, Bobby. So everything you're going to play here is going to be randomized. So what are some things you noticed so far that are not typical of the Castlevania 4 that you know and love?
Why am I throwing? What? What are some things that I noticed? Well, this guy. And wait, why do I have a shorter? What? Oh, this guy's coming after me. Well, apparently, so stopwatches, right? You can throw them in this game, and they do
not work that way.
negligible damage. All right, what is this? What does this boomerang do? It's the boomerang. Okay, tried and true. I like that. You know, I like that. I like going through, you know, a little bit regularly. This is how. Wait. Why is that doing a little damage? Okay, this guy. Anyways. So this is the boomerang. This is the tried and true weapon. I am not taking that stopwatch again. No, you're gonna be seeing some pretty. Wait, what? Why are they? Why is this? I want this guy out of here. I need this guy out of here. No! What? All right, so the knife in this game is an axe. That's pretty much all I can tell you. I'm not ready for this. Wait, that's so fast! That's so fast! Hello?
Goodness.
Oh jeez. Okay, so
Medusa became a real boss.
like a real actual boss.
Oh, yeah, Medusa in the original game is usually just super slow and easy to beat.
Oh my goodness!
And that's why I would pick up the boomerang and not the lethal stopwatch or the axe dagger. Oh wait. Ooh, some invincibility here. Okay, cool.
This is great already.
Is it?
I did not want to tell you anything about this rando, and that stopwatch that was just kind of flying around doing its own thing. Okay, I'm sorry, right. That was amazing.
All right, so apparently in the Super Castlevania IV randomizer, a lot of the not only damage properties or values of many enemies, like the speed of bats, or the frequency of bats rather, but you also get randomized items coming from these candles here, and also randomized properties from the sub-weapons from these candles. I have no idea what's going on, but I think that I want the boomerang, the good old tried and true, nothing. Even though lethal stop, that is fast. That is pretty fast.
Get it go.
Okay, but anyways, hopefully, all right. So I have taken a little bit of damage here, and I do know that. Why is this guy taking?
Oh, that's a lot of hits.
That is
hits. Get away from me! Get away from me! This actually might. You know what? You know what? This actually might do something. All right. I'm gonna come in here with a little bit more than. Why do I come in here with less than perfect HP? What?
Oh, you're
Is that another factor?
I think it may be because you have not grabbed an orb from a boss, which restores your health. That may have something to do with it. Also, I do want to let you know you do have infinite lives. If you notice where your lives would normally be in the right-hand corner, it says 002. It's a death counter, right?
Yep.
So.
All right, let's see if we can get to 100. I know we can make it. I know we can. Oh, small meat. There we go. That's what I need. What? Wait, is it? Are the candle properties randomized like every time? I didn't get holy water. What? I didn't get holy water axe out of nowhere.
So while you're getting back to Medusa, would y'all like to talk about yourselves a little bit? What you do on your streams? I know Bobby here runs Castlevania IV, but if y'all want to talk about your familiarity with this game and what you do in your respective communities or even in your stream, feel free.
Sure. For those of you that do not know me, hi, my name is TheBlacktastic. You can just call me Bobby though. We do a whole bunch of retro and indie game speedruns on my channel, and I mainly do speedruns. Also do a little bit of fighting games, but you might have seen me in games done quick events before, doing like Mega Man 9 and all that. What does the holy water do? It's a stopwatch.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Does that work with Medusa?
It doesn't in the original.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, who knows?
Randomizer, anything go. You think about this? Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. No, are we gonna find out? Maybe. Nope. I have no more hearts.
I believe in you, Bobby.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
That's so fast. That's so fast. Okay. Where did my cross go? I would like the cross, please. But anyways, I just started speedrunning this game about like a couple of weeks ago, maybe like 2 to 2.5 weeks ago. And it's a pretty punishing speedrun. Like if you think this is punishing, like trying to get this game together in a single segment is probably one of the hardest tasks I've ever like brought upon myself. But it's rewarding once you successfully manage to pull a run of this together. When it comes to Randomizer, though, you might have to route yourselves around a whole bunch of factors just a little bit. Oh, I seem to do a lot of damage with this.
So here's the real question here.
Mm-hmm.
Is your whip doing less damage? Or are the enemies stronger? That's the thing to really think about there.
I don't
know. I don't like these upgrades because I think.
Oh.
Or what if it gives me like a lesser? Oh, the boomerang!
There you go.
A chance.
Oh, lucky.
Regular vanilla boomerang. Like can never do you any wrong. Like let me tell you, my friends. No, I will not grab you. Axe knife. No, we're good. Are we good? I am so low on health, actually.
You got to tell us if you're good.
I don't think I'm good.
It's so fast.
No! It's so fast.
You're almost there. You were one hit away.
Oh
Congrats.
So close.
Okay, so here's the level 2 on what? I have no equipped sub weapon.
Oh, no.
Well, then that's a little bit of a moot point, right? Like. Okay, all right. You know what? No, we got this. All right, here we go. Upgraded whip, I think. Hopefully. Wait. I kind of want lethal stopwatch. It kind of boded well a little bit before while we were just kind of chucking things. So. Or, nah, stopwatch. I forgot. I'm so scared.
So, Chris, did you want to talk about yourself a little bit?
I mean, I haven't been streaming as much lately, but I do run this game. I've run it for about, I don't know, 3-4 years now. And my main games are this and DKC2. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do some casual stuff. Sometimes I stream art related things. But I mostly do speedruns. That's about it.
Oh, lethal stopwatch. Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right. Go,
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Go, go, go.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Spoil it.
No! I ran out of hearts. I absolutely need lethal stop. Oh no, wait, I got boomerang. Wait. This
You
could
don't
be
want the
run.
boomerang?
I just picked up the boomerang. I think it's go time.
All right.
I think it is go time.
Do the thing.
Hopefully. We got big hearts here. We're gonna stack them up. Oh, dodge that up a little quick. Can we build up the level stacks? Like normally? Like I think I'm kinda good on my loadout. Loadout.
I would definitely try it. I want to say yes, but considering that you picked up a 2 and you didn't have anything as a sub weapon, makes me wonder.
Exactly. Oh god. Uh-oh. Just want to keep my HP. Just want to keep my life. There we go. All right. We just got the boomerang again. Tried and true. Not picking that up. Lethal. Thought about it, but you know.
Minefield.
I know you thought about that.
Well, for people who like regularly watch my stream, they know like I'm somewhat all about risk. Especially when doing multiple attempts of this game, they're a little bit of a kind of like one frame tricks or one frame jumps. Why does that guy take so much damage? Yeah, just a whole bunch of like kind of risky moments in this run. That it? Yep, there we go. Yeah!
You did it! Nice!
GG.
GG.
There we go. Oh no.
Ooh!
Oh, no.
8-2 is our next section.
Alright, so this is stage hate. I'm gonna grab lethal stopwatch. So normally I would try to wait. What? You travel so fast up and down these steps. My dude is strutting. He is going. I respect that. Wait, what?
Right.
What's next?
I think this will clear the screen, I think. Okay.
Nice.
Wait.
7-2.
Do
No, you're fine.
I keep going?
Yep.
Keep this way?
So, here's another feature you don't know about. Now some rooms you may have to go backwards through, and I really hope you don't get backwards chandeliers, Bobby, because I've done that before, and it is very painful.
Backwards chandeliers.
I mean, it is possible. I'm just saying, you gotta go through chandeliers at some point. It could be forward, it could be backwards.
Is that an omen?
I don't know, I haven't seen this scene.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh,
I got the
okay.
boomerang. Got boomerang.
that was.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, this is actually dope. It's like it's like a mirror mode in Mario Kart. Like,
Yeah. I thought you might like this. I wanted you to find out for yourself, but yes, this is a really cool feature of the randomizer. Sometimes you're required to go through rooms backwards.
So does that mean aha? Well, so we get to see what's going on here. Got a couple knives. So this is one of the secret rooms. I think one of like what?
2.
Like,
2 or 3?
There's
Yep.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, 2. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they harbor a whole bunch of stuff. I kind of don't want to like touch these candles in case. Oh, that's a big meat right there, though. Well, rip big meats.
Ah.
So my question is, when do stages end? Like,
When you find a boss. So the odd thing about Medusa is, Medusa doesn't produce a boss orb because that's not technically the end of stage 2. So you need to run into a boss and grab an orb in order for the stage to change over. So let's see if you get a boss soon.
Oh,
Ooh, going up on 7-1.
Level 2, let's go. All right, we're starting to get a little bit geared for the Belmont clan.
All right.
See if any of these are. Yep. Okay.
Now, I believe there's going to be some exceptions. For example, I don't think you can go down 3-3 because remember, you meet the Vipers at the top of 3-3. So I think that's one room you can't do backwards. There's some exceptions. But again, if it's in the middle of the stage like chandeliers, it's fair game for that 50-50 going forwards or backwards. So
okay, it's nice to know that there are a couple of limitations that are set in place. Like for the normal sort of randomizers that I do, like Symphony of the Night, where it's more of like a breakable game, like more of like out of bounds lot, kind of glitching logic out and all that stuff. Like it's really nice to see that there's some certain rules in place and I can kind of like work around them. Hello, goodbye.
Yeah, and your preference in terms of the whip was the same as mine. I liked it, whether it was leather or chain, I liked the longer ones for reach, especially against some of the bosses. So I understood why you had the long leather whip for so long for that reason. Again, the hitbox is nice on that.
Oh, have fun.
Well, okay, you're going up, but you're climbing the stairs really quickly, which could complicate some things.
Just great.
Bit.
Yeah, like this eliminates lag for like some reason. Like it's level 3. All right, let's go, baby. We're gonna be unloading the boomerangs. We're gonna be slinging them around. See, this is a blacktastic that you kind of want to see in typical fashion. I wish that this stage was as lagless as this randomizer is making this to. Like A1 is not A1. It is actually like the absolute worst stage in the game, in my opinion. Up. And there's damage with skeleton. About to duke off with him. All right, here we go.
Now you realize what's gonna happen. You're gonna go back to running this game, and Simon's gonna be going very slow up and down the stairs, and you're gonna be like, "No, this is not cool now."
Oh, I'm going to dread it. I think I'm just. It's gonna be the same thing as with Symphony of the Night. Like I kind of quit Symphony of the Night speedrunning. Like I haven't had a PB in any percent in about like 3-4 years. Like I think we were just talking about it, but like I think I might just be a pure randomizer streamer. Look how look it is a majestic glide, and I can and I cannot. Can I even make this jump? Can I? All right.
Well, let's see. Now's the time. There you go.
All right.
Oh, this is good so far. So we have a couple of questions from the chat so far. I'll do my best to answer this. Do you go through every single stage just in a random order? There's going to be a finish line. Yes, there is a finish line. Dracula is guaranteed to be in the final section. So once Dracula goes down, game's over. However, that is guaranteed to be the final thing. What this does also mean for that is at any point, Bobby could go through a boss gauntlet. It could be the boss rooms for every single stage in a row for all we would know. Considering what we've been seeing so far, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a mini boss gauntlet of some kind coming up soon. Hopefully that answered some stuff here. Is whip damage randomized? Absolutely it is. Sometimes when you pick up, I believe they're called Morning Stars, you don't know if that's going to upgrade or de-upgrade your whip. So
oh god,
if you are comfortable with something, you best stick with it.
Sorry. you keep
reading right over there.
Sorry, I'm like trying to, I'm feeling like an auctioneer here, just reading off these questions. Oh my goodness.
I'm in a little bit of a predicament. I'm sorry. Wait, small meat. Yes.
I feel like I should be apologizing to you for putting you through this so far.
So
top tier entertainment.
It really is. It really is.
No!
This is fun for everyone but Bobby right now. I'm pretty sure.
It mostly is. Like,
so Chris, here's my prediction here. So now, unfortunately, with that death, Bobby no longer has the boomerang. It seems like this would be a time for a boss rush to come up because that's the way Castlevania IV Randomizer works.
No,
unfortunately.
please no Slogra. Please no Slogra.
I sure hope so.
Slogra could happen at any point, all right? I'm just saying. And I believe, and I'm glad you mentioned this, Bobby, those bosses also all have their own loading zones. So they could be together, they could be apart. So we'll see what happens there.
All right, so we're back loaded up on level 2. Again, for those that don't know about the kind of like 2 Roman numerals and 3 Roman numeral items that we pick up, that allows us to use more than one sub weapon and have them on the screen at the same time. So if we have 2, I'm able to throw 2 boomerangs. If we have 3, I'm able to toss 3. So you kind of want to be at 3, and you kind of want to be stocked up on as many hearts as possible in order to effectively do a quick kill. Man, it even makes this room lagless. That is amazing. That is astounding. I'm sorry. I'm just extremely fascinated at this at this going backwards part. Like this is amazing.
I definitely would like to see more backwards rooms because again, that creates for more of a mystery. You're used to going through everything forwards. Now this is going to be your first boss with an orb here. This is going to be Puexel at the end of this room. Not the runner, although the runner is fantastic. No!
Wait, can I go back downstairs? Yes,
you can actually if you want to.
I am going to get me across. I swear I'm getting across. I swear I'm getting across. Wait, maybe.
I feel like that needs to be in the soundtrack for this randomizer. I like Bobby's version of that.
It's got the custom OST. I'm a big fan.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge fan too.
So this actually turns into a little bit of like an Whoa, those things were coming right for me.
Whoa!
Can a Belmont live? Please. Nope, apparently not. 5 damage? Why are you throwing knives at me?
Yeah, they are throwing knives at you. I just realized that. Oh my.
Something. Oh no. And they're back! Wait, can I respawn the room for restorative health? See, this is where you be a little bit more tactful in the planning phase. However, Bobby is not as fortunate in getting restorative items. Are they randomized like every time that you load a... No.
I believe so, yes.
So Sky, you've had a little bit of a history with running this game.
I do, yes.
So how long did it, take you to actually get a good grasp of all the stages, from and how about the practice did you go? Like,
from a speedrunning perspective or a casual perspective?
No, speedrunning perspective.
Okay, well, I gave this a try speedrunning wise only because I wanted to learn 1, 3, and 4 together. No, I omitted 2. That's another story for another day. But I did a run where I ran 1, 3, and 4 together. So I learned a little bit for that. And I didn't learn every single strat. There's a couple of things to get started if anyone wanted to learn this game. For example, learning the patterns on the Vegas Bridge at the end of 8 is pretty important because you don't want to keep dying there over and over. That's a very frustrating spot. Just basically know the level layouts, know when enemies are going to hit at whatever time, especially with some of these bats. These bats are positioned in such a way in certain stages to knock you off the platform if you even land on it wrong once. We see this in stage 9. We see this quite a few times in 8 with things trying to knock you into either the green goo or into spikes. So just knowing enemy patterns and knowing where some of the items are. Those are all very important aspects to speedrunning Castlevania. How about you? You have a better time than I do by quite a bit. What did you do when you picked up this game? Like, what kind of things did you learn?
I think when it came to first learning the speedrun... Oh, that is a boomerang! But I think when it came to learning the speedrun, firstly, is the amount of extremely digestible content, especially VOD content, that's on especially organized content, much like a wiki where there's a whole bunch of video resources available. I kind of want that. Do I want that? Yeah, I want that because that is holy water. Holy water is actually extremely effective on bosses, but throughout the rest of the run, it's just way better to kind of get things out of the way. See, look at how holy water just kind of melts away at Puexel. Sorry, Puexel. But there's a whole bunch of stuff on the wiki, like video tutorials, like that people that have been running the game for a long time have compiled. Again, shout outs to Just Defend, shout outs to Joe on a lot of the boss strats. Chris has put up a whole bunch of strats up there as well. Compiled them and really organized them, extremely well for people like me that kind of don't have the patience of loading up a game over and over, loading up a save state over and over. Like these are extremely good strats, an extremely good route to abide by. And not only is the information like out there, but the amount of runners out there, like old and new, that just, you know, the love of the game and just the love of the community. And that is a lot of holy water.
Yeah, I noticed in chat we do have a lot of familiar faces from the vanilla Castlevania community. So hey, y'all, thank you so much for being here, representing the Castlevania community.
Yeah, CV crew, especially, I mean, even like the Soten crew has been nothing but helpful. Like when I first started speedrunning, Classic Mega Man and then also Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And when I first like loaded up a kind of like a BS practice stream of like, you know, shield dashing and getting like, you know, the execution aspect down, I've had a lot of people, you know, from the Soten community just pop up in the chat like, hey, you could be doing a little bit of this, or, you know, have you ever decided doing this, you know, factoring that into the route. And that's propelled me to, you know, getting a good time of 1730 at any percent. Like, it could go down like a little bit more, but you know, again, like the Vania community is always just like out there and in numbers, willing to support. Am I ever going to get to a boss?
Well,
find out on the next GDQ Hotfix next week.
Technically, Puexel and Medusa are bosses, but I believe there's some of the only bosses in the game without an orb. Now, that doesn't count the final boss rush. That does not count the final boss rush. However, you keep finding the bosses that don't yield an orb, so you get a little bit of a break for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, they're all mid bosses. I don't think that's the mid boss, by the way. Like great guy. But but this is ridiculous, chat. Like
this is backwards. Here's another backwards for you, Bobby.
What? Yep.
Oh my gosh, how is that coffin still following you?
Let me tell you, death invites all within the midnight hour. And do we get fish in the face? Yes, we do. This is the infamous 3-3, albeit lagless. So this might be a little bit more of an enjoyable ride this time around. We'll see. But we'll see, okay?
So I've done this room backwards before. It is not fun going through that last part backwards.
Not at all. Just gonna whip at this guy. You know, get the hearts that I need. You know, hopefully we can go up and we'll reach. I literally just I felt like I completed this entire stage. Like, here's the thing about stage A1, especially when speedrunning. It's an extremely lag-infested stage. Like that is extremely smooth. However, and even when like highly optimized, like the stage can only, you know, be like a minute and a half or like so, like on a good day. However, Bobby is not good at any of that. And a lot of Bobby's runs have died to A1 just off of a simple, you know, damage boost into a kill plane, or, you know, just anything like ridiculous like that. You know, like this axe might hit me, or, you know, this thing might hit me.
Yeah, this stage is wild in the sense that at any point, if you start swinging, you could end up in a death zone and not realize it. Like, you just end up squished. And I don't know why A1 does this, but it does in so many different places. The hitboxes in this game are ridiculous.
Well, I don't have my backup strategy. Well, usually I have a backup strategy that would yield the candle that I destroyed here would yield like a rosary, and a rosary in classic Castlevania would wipe out all the enemies on the screen like instantly. I don't have that luxury in Randomizer, apparently, purportedly, so we're here.
So like right there, right where you swung at the end of the
come on! I just want out of this stage. Please.
A1 likes you, Bobby. Likes you a lot.
I don't like A1. I'm out of here. Goodbye. See ya. All right, 9-2. Okay, a really, you know, really nice, a really nice, reputable stage.
Oh my goodness.
See you, Rom Scout in there. What's going on, Rom? But oh, okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure I did not. All right. Did not want to pick up a sub weapon that is not the cross. The cross with level 2. God! No!
I wish I could see your facial reactions to this, because I want to see like all the surprise.
I'm not on camera right now.
All the surprise and all the shock. I wanted to see it all. This is great.
Chris is currently on mute because she's like her sides are hurting right now.
Mine are.
Oh, there we go. Lethal stopwatch. This is like some Jason Statham stuff right here. But I can't throw it omnidirectionally. I don't know why I thought I could. But
Yo, you got your favorite weapon, the stopwatch that flies across the screen.
Okay. So usually in 9.2, all of these candles would actually just be like money bags, so you can just do whatever. But I kind of. Oh no, this is 3-3. This is more of 3-3.
Okay, well, as I said before, this part of the stage you cannot go backwards because the Vipers are at the top. So you will actually get a boss sword at the end of this game, Bobby. This is monumental here.
Yeah.
Y'all better get the orbs ready. I swear, like this is what. No, this is well deserved. I will not be denied. The cross. I need it. Yes,
Bobby, I just read your mind about the bird. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm talking about here. You know me well. We talked about that bird the other day.
This is. There's a little thing that I like to say, especially that bird particular, where that bird comes all the way from NES Ninja Gaiden just to mess with me. Wrong series, wrong runner. All right. It's all right. We're gonna make it through. Or.
No, you said orb, not orb. Orb. Think orb thoughts right now. Orb's a good thing.
Okay, you know what? I think this is actually a viable strategy. So the viable strategy is resetting the room until I get a nice, sub-weapon spawn. Or some small meats.
Okay.
I'll take that. I'll take the small meats. Get at full health.
Yeah.
Gotta get top to bottom health as much as possible, especially because I don't know what damage values are in this game. Rather this randomizer seed. So I'm gonna try to find a little bit of kind of taking advantage of being on the steps here. As long as you're on the steps, that you won't get like damage boosted like forward or back, which is actually pretty kind of safe. Oh no, I forgot that's not a knife. That's an axe. The axe knife. Oh hey, big meats. All right. So,
serpents.
Oh, would you look at that? Cross back in fashion, but I don't have level 2 or 3. So this will be fun. Wait, is this fight lagless too?
Ooh, let's see.
Oh, a little bit. Not, yeah, obviously,
unavoidable.
You can't take. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, didn't want to get you too excited. It's like kind of, sort of, but not really. Not this one. This one, you're always gonna have to
I forgive it. Again, Castlevania IV was released in the 1991 titles of the Super Nintendo, so you kind of got to give it credit for everything that it offers for such a grand, amazing game. Hello? It just.
What is a hitbox right now?
I don't want to touch none of that. Hello. What if I want? Please. I just want. Thank you.
Please, game.
Orb.
Okay.
We did it.
Yeah, did it.
Torture.
Yeah, I hear pain. I hear pain in that.
As we travel to stage 4. All right, so the beginning of 6-3, not bad. Just a little bit of a, cross it. Yep, thank you so much for the orbs, y'all. Y'all are very engaging and definitely always love GDQ chat. I want to make sure that, again, we keep the tried and true boomerang. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a purist when it comes to speed running. So I really appreciate, vanilla boomerang. But where do we go up to next? Okay. Oh! More orb screens. Yes.
Another orb screen.
But wait, this isn't right. No, this isn't right. Okay, so coming up is Zaf Bat. I have no hearts. I have 1 heart, and now most people have only 1 heart, but Simon should have at least 11. But oh god, and I have a whip with really short range, and he's gonna bumble around a little bit. Yeah, this might be. This might be a little bit. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, I really appreciate the lag list there, but these guys, whenever you damage them, they kind of like shut off a little bit of lethal gold, whatever that means, and get one, and there we go.
Oh, nice.
Let me get the orbs. All right.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, normally to break up the bat, you need about 22 hits to get them in that state.
It showed me state. Oh no.
Oh, it's only the beginning of stage B. That's not too bad.
No, it isn't at all.
Nice shortcut there. I like that.
I would like that in a lot of attempts, but apparently, that's also a big run killer in my runs. That 1 7-second screen. This game is extremely punishing, y'all.
Yeah.
But it looks like we're in a pretty good spot with boomerangs and hearts, and we did just get our level 2, so that always bodes well for us. Gonna do a little, boost over that guy, a little leap over that guy.
Oh wow! I didn't know you could jump over those.
It's a nice window.
A little bit of stage 1. I haven't seen too much of this. So
I love the backward stages. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, if you notice for the backward stages, a couple of platforms have been added, so you can actually go backwards through some of these stages. Otherwise, there would be soft locks there. So, good job on the randomizer devs for knowing where to add platforms there, so no soft locks happen with that.
Oh no! Oh, look at that! Damage boosting Bobby over here. Oh, up.
Sorry, that name is. So that was a backwards one there.
They even de-lagdified. I don't even know how they. No. They're still like. I mean, there are just some limitations. No.
Oh no!
It's all right. Do a little bit of a room reset. Grab some hearts right here. We're dope.
So let me guess, your favorite part of the randomizer so far is the lag reduction, or is that tough for you because you're used to a certain amount of lag?
A little bit of both, because it really is nice to be able to play through this game without the without the lag. A little breath of fresh air. But a lot of the optimization in the speed run, especially when grinding down the times to 35, 34, 33, it is lag reduction throughout those stages. Because as you see, right here, this is extremely laggy, and through most stage screens that have been routed to kind of mitigate that lag. Ooh, level 2 right here, and another orb.
Yep.
Another orb screen.
Yeah, we're on the infamous mummy.
You want to talk a little bit about the mummy, Christmas?
Well, Mummy is a fantastic boss. It will determine whether you get a PB or not. It has several patterns, and a lot of them will cost you big time. Others will cost you little time. Basically, that's the gist of it.
Yeah,
you either want to get him on the far right or the far left, and you need to have about anywhere from 20 to 22 hearts to get perfect one cycle on this guy.
Yeah, those were those first 2 spawns were a little bit less than favorable, but this third spawn is actually a pretty good one if you were to just do it the first time around. Then we have third orb. I'm so happy.
Nice job on that boss. That boss is really difficult to take down, especially if you don't have all the things you're used to having during a speed run. So, good job.
Whoa, the speed of these bats is Oh no, what?
Also, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm thinking of everything you've been through in A. I think you're done with stage A. I'm trying to think if there's any other rooms you haven't been through in A, but I think you're done with it.
I think I have the
ring room. Did you go through the ring room?
No, I don't think I did.
No,
I think that's the only one.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of good vibes for that because I know you don't like stage A, and I can't say I blame you. No one likes the clock towers.
I kind of like that. Imagine having a little bit of a tracker for this game where it's kind of checking off a bingo spreadsheet where it's I went through all of these stages, so I'm done with these stages. By the way, in stage 3, this is a little bit of a secret room for those that don't know. When first grinding out this stage in particular, and I hated getting hit by the mudmen because they inflict a total of 4 damage in vanilla. And stage 3 in and of itself is an extremely long stage, so you kind of want to keep your health kind of topped up for the later damage boost if you want to be a little bit risky. But that secret room has a let's see if we can make it jump. That secret room has a a big meat to recover all of your health. So it's a really good backup actually. Carried me to my first 40. Ah, those bats are so fast.
They're so mean. So what do you like less now in this randomizer? The birds or the bats? Because both of them are very difficult to deal with.
Oh no.
Yeah, the whole avian gang. But I would say in stages with birds, you would have things kind of like like the platforms to evade them, or the stairs in order to not get damage boosted like into a death trigger or kill plane as they call them. Because I could always like land on stairs or keep walking upstairs and not get damage boosted. When it comes to bats, it's just I don't know why they're so fast like this. Like it's jarring. That one's regular, like at regular speed, forward at regular speed. That's Vanilla Bat. Thank you, Vanilla Bat, for being faithful.
How about the knife here that's like an axe?
I would like it if I would have like a a level 2, level 3 item for it, because like I really do like the knife, but only in certain Castlevania games. Like in later games like Richter, where Richter Belmont would be the protagonist, he has a special ability called like a weapon crash, which consumes like an immense amount of hearts. But like you just see this like really big attack from these from a selected sub weapon. His one is where he just like rains forth like a hailstorm of knives. Like I really wish Simon Belmont can do that for some of these bosses. Like it'd be so much better than the cross.
We have a new name for the knife that throws like an axe. Zellard calls it a nax, Knaxe.
That's not a nax. Now this, it's a nax. I like it.
Name that sub weapon. All right, so far someone had someone's name in the chat is Clockwork Mansion. Speaking of which, that's stage 4. We haven't seen too much from 4. We've seen Quexel, but we haven't seen too many other screens from stage 4. And I'll tell you something, a couple of those screens backwards from 4 are very difficult, so we have yet to see if we get those yet. Let's see what happens on this next screen.
All right, so this is actually pretty good because we're chilling. However, I do want to stay a little bit topped up on my health. Things can, again, hurt a little bit in this game. However, we will survive, and hopefully I will have like a bit of meat behind one of these candles. I really like the randomized candle aspect. I really do. How?
Do you like that the candles switch between loading screens, Bobby?
No.
So like if you go, you don't like that. You don't like it if you go back. It's gonna be different than
I like having my candles routed out. Be like, I can go back and have a little bit of security. Like, if that was a boomerang, I should be able to go back to that boomerang. I should be able to take solace. This randomizer does not do that in the slightest.
It was really sad that you lost your boomerang.
Wait,
there.
what? I have to.
Yeah. So like, you hit it with the candle, but it like despawned when you left the screen, and yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen this
room backwards.
I've never seen this room backwards in my life. Oh my goodness. This
is it the same?
Amazing.
Like, we're still gonna do this?
I think so, yeah. There should be Medusa heads, and then maybe like it'll redirect you somewhere else. I'm just trying to think how that. I mean, again, this is my first time.
Ow!
Oh wait. Oh. Okay.
I mean, I'm so sorry for screaming in your ear, but hello?
Oh well, that was unfortunate.
Pardonnez-moi.
Someone's
Yeah.
just talking about 4. I guess I'm commentator's cursing thing. I gotta be careful what I'm saying here, because then I'm gonna get backward chandeliers, and then Bobby gonna talk to me for a week. Here, so I gotta be careful.
All right, how about I go here? How about I just go here? Maybe? No. How about we just the hard way? Yeah. There's no
Oh my
mitigating the
goodness.
lag. However,
Yeah.
Ooh.
So in the original game, in this section, you could just kind of park yourself anywhere on that platform, and the Medusas are based off your positioning. So if you just park yourself there, they'll go under you as long as you don't move.
My jaw is like dropped to the floor right now. That was amazing, Bobby.
and thank you for making me feel good. But I feel Chris and Boga are like dying inside.
No, that was like really good. Like that, the difficulty level on that was, my goodness. All right, so this is another forwards at least. This is good. This is a good break. Big chill.
Progress. I like forward progress. Forward at normal speed. That is the type of fella I am. Ooh, boomerang. There we go. So I like how Simon Belmont in Castlevania IV kind of encroaches on the horse stables before kind of going into the actual castle. Like for those that that don't actually know, and I picked up the knife, the necks. But for those that don't know, this is kind of like a quote unquote remake of the original Castlevania. Like in the US, it was kind of like spun as a sequel to Simon's Quest, but it was actually like the remake of of a remake. Actually, Castlevania 1 has been remade I think 3 or 4 times. Like Konami knew their stuff.
Hey Chris, this is gonna be a really interesting room.
Oh, it sure is. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
Oh, no problem. Just I'm here for support.
Ha! No!
Oh no.
The goaltender.
This is tough. This is really, really, really tough for him here.
Okay. So any tips from the So Chris actually here has a better time than me in Super Castlevania 4. So as she mentioned before, she's been running this for the better part of 3-4 years. Do you have any tips of how to go about this stage, especially with no sub weapons?
I mean, I would farm for a good weapon between screens.
Oh, dynamic. I see now. Yes, it all makes sense.
Bogus. The tip is get good.
Wow!
Oh no!
I don't like that. Boga.
I did not say that for the record.
Leave me alone.
Well, you got a knife, knife X, an X, whatever.
The next, yes, I've acquired the next, and now I'm on my way to acquire a boomerang because I hate the next, right? And I don't know. Wait, never mind. We get assassin stopwatch. Never mind. We're good. Assassin stopwatch. It's lethal stopwatch. James Bond. My laser in my stopwatch. To kill bad guys. Ran out of batteries, so I got to throw it at someone. And this is what Simon Belmont's gonna do right now.
What Sallard says is, what if the game gets gooder? And all I'm gonna say is, we haven't seen chandeliers yet, alright? So that's all I'm gonna say.
I really am. I'm really hoping for the backward chandeliers. If it's as good as you say, I am super.
I mean,
tell me the truth. Did you play through the entire seed, Chris?
No, I didn't.
Nobody knows. That'll be a surprise.
Can you confirm or deny that I'm going to get backward chandelier?
No, I would not spoil. Absolutely.
I will say though, this might be tougher than backward chandeliers. What you're going through right now. This is tough. This is tough.
Kinda. This is like some Kaizo. Like I gotta psych him out.
Oh, this is good.
I did this room once in a playthrough of this, and I remember when I finally did it. Oh my gosh,
Oh, you got a good strat going.
That's a good strat. That's a really good strat.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Continue. I'm sorry.
No, what I'm saying is that was the first word that came to mind when I finally beat this room is, oh my gosh, this is Kaizo Castlevania 4, because this room feels like this. It may look easy to anyone watching. This room is a nightmare backwards. And it's not even that big of a room. It's just this one jump is really, really bad.
And then imagine if we still had lag to deal with in this, like, and that's a lot of 4s, especially 4.1 is kind of mitigating that lag, especially in the early stages. There we go. All right. Ooh. Yeah. There we go. All right.
Oh my goodness, folks. The Blacktastic, please give Bobby a follow at twitch.tv/Blacktastic if you have not. My goodness, Bobby. I don't even know what to say. I'm so impressed right now.
Thank you very much. However, it is not over yet because we have 6-2 going on right now. Ooh. Lagless ectoplasm. I appreciate that. This is the room before chandeliers, so I'm assuming that it's got to be coming up because we went through a lot of share of rooms in our time of playing. So maybe, I don't want the axe. I want. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You have the room coming up in here. I know it's backwards, so you were talking about this room, the little mini room that you'll be able to fill up on health and maybe get a weapon of your choice.
Oh, yeah, you know. I'm so glad we're doing this show, and I'm so glad that Sky is here because whatever like run she does commentary for, it's just so informative. Like you just gotta listen to it. You know, you gotta take in and digest this information. Especially for me, the randomizer player that's kind of being thrown for a loop. So you kind of gotta be reminded of the core mechanics of the game. So yeah, again, thank you.
Well, absolutely. I just saw you were low on health, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna let you pass this. This is you just went through a very difficult room. You know, the least you could do is maybe get your boomerang back and get some health.
I like that. So this is the first secret room. Does that dog still do 4 damage?
I don't know what it does. I think it's random. Okay, right. So 1 damage. There we go. See, worked out.
All right.
Okay, so we're looking for health and we're looking for boomerang. Unless Bobby wants to keep the double lethal stuff. Nope, I was gonna say.
No, boomerang is where it's at. I mean, yeah. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Now, hopefully, if I don't die and lose the boomerang, we can, make some more progress throughout here.
And because of the randomizer, health can drop at any point for you, so that's good too. Ooh, double.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a... However, it's fine.
Okay, I got really afraid. I thought there was another bat coming at some point.
I literally... Oh, this is ring room. Yep, this is ring room. This is the last of A1 that I gotta deal with. I'm face my demons here and now on the GDQ Hotfix channel. And which is this. I hate spikes.
Me too. I don't like this room at all.
I thought about it. Nope, I'm good.
Ooh. You made me very afraid there for a second.
No! You betrayed me!
Oh no! This is my fault. I said something. Oh no!
So this is the worst room in the entire game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no! Well, there you go, Zeller. You said for this game to be gooder. Here you go. Here's your gooder.
Oh wait, I might actually make it through this. Let's not hold the breath though.
I believe in you.
And thank you for being one of few who do.
Actually, technically, Christmas rolled this one. Chris here on the call rolled this one.
Boom.
However,
Right.
I told Chris to roll it, so technically it could be my fault as well. All right. Technically.
To go so far. Wait, that's small meat. No!
Yeah, we have the night boss at the end of this room.
Ah, yes. The General Gracul.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of has 2 forms, like kind of like 2 forms of Dracula. Yeah, kind of like 2 forms of Dracula.
Yeah.
He has an axe form and then a sword form, where Gracul is angry. But ow. Well, I think I'm getting a little bit.
Since you first tried backward chandelier, I will give you a little bit of relief in the sense of the room with Vegas Ridge in stage 8. that can't be backwards because there's a boss tied to that, much like
Yes.
stage 3 where the Vipers were tied to that one room. So
Love
that
it.
can't be backwards at least. So there you go.
All right, I'm actually gonna take my time through this. Hopefully, I get a sub weapon spawn, and if not, I can always reload the room since this is a dynamic seed, which I am slowly finding out the flags and options that you can do in this game, or rather to generate the seed in randomizer. And there we go. Oh wait, is this the? Aha! This is the Axe Holy Water concoction.
Axe Holy Water concoction. I love all these names you're giving all these sub weapons. This is great.
Well, you know, like I don't. I mean, because I don't. I hope you do. Oh no. Oh no, Gronkle's angry. Help! Okay.
What's that sound? Well, you got help. The boss is down. So you know what?
Or,
cool. Or
let's go.
that was a really good boss, actually, given the lack of resources you had there. You had the holy water, but that only does so much in this game.
Oh. Do a little bit of a damage boost. No. Okay, that bat is way too fast. I forgot about that. Do a little bit damage boost here. No, everything is just too fast. Yep, everything is terrible. Yep.
Can we get a clip of Bobby yelling for help there? Because
no, don't clip. Don't share on Reddit. Don't tweet.
It was too good, though.
Make it viral. Go live and go nuts.
I mean, the best part is you yelled for help and then the boss went down. Like, that was my favorite part, you know?
And look, we're just going through these stages like a little bit effortlessly. Oh no, this is the infamous. Yep, here they come. So in stage 5 exist these RNG harpies that apparently in randomizer take more than one hit to kill, which I think is BS. However, you want to do your very best to 1, mitigate lag in this stage, and 2, steer clear of the harpies. And even destroy them before they drop those little critters on you, because those will track like throughout the entire stage. And during some of the late parts of 5-1, they can actually, you know, lead you into a damage boost into a kill plane. So want to be extremely mindful of that. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, lagless randomizer. You love to see it.
Now, why couldn't the actual game be like this without lag? The speedrun would be so great without all the lag.
No idea. Ooh, then we got 6-1. 6-1 is an extremely fun stage. And I really do love the music of this. It's short and sweet. And I think I will take, you know, I will take the Holy Axe, I think is what chat is calling it. So the Holy Axe is going to be the main driving force, I suppose. Man, that was a little bit of an arc. There it goes.
Again, folks, exclamation point RNG will give you a link to Bobby's Twitch. Please be sure to give that a follow, because if you think Bobby's good at this randomizer, you should see Bobby in action at Vanilla Castlevania IV. And I know Bobby puts "I'm not good" in the title, which I will tease Bobby about forever and a day, but Bobby's good. Bobby's really good.
Yeah, for those that want to catch me, like whenever I'm live stream during the morning hours of weekdays, like 10 a.m. EDT. Oh, I really wanted that. 10 a.m. EDT, usually to 4 p.m. You know, wake up with a little bit of a morning runs, morning retro. I don't have boomerangs. I don't even think I've seen this boss fully before. Like. But it's okay, because we get Lethal Stopwatch back in action once again.
I'll never forget that name ever. Lethal Stopwatch.
The Lethal Stopwatch.
Wow, this boss is shooting out those fireballs way quicker than in the vanilla version.
He just walked up slowly. I feel disrespected. First of all. I feel extremely disrespected. I don't really have a second off because I think that kind of solidified my point. But I can't reset the room anymore. That's a little bit of a bummer. Uh-oh. But can we make it? Yeah. No. No. That is a pretty fast little bit of a pattern. Help! Get away from me! Oh, what? Ah! He can jump backwards?
Yep.
Yup.
Just
I
no
would
matter
have known that.
No, I actually didn't know that. I was just being funny. Or attempting to be, you know.
No, that's hilarious. No, I do a lot of like facetious humor. So
Yeah.
All right, so we got the cross, and that is a really, really good sign. I want to see if I can pick up a level 2. If not, I'll just keep going with the boss. However, having a level 2, maybe even a little bit of like an upgrade, and also some big meats would bode well for this fight. There we go.
Well, this fight it's very odd in the sense you don't expect this boss to be difficult. It's the first boss of the game, but the randomizer just makes this way more difficult than it needs to be.
Oh, wait, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah, sometimes you can get him in that little bit of like a lock with the damage boost and the stun. Not the damage boost, but like, you know, with the damaging stuns. And you can get that a little bit more consistently if you have like the level 2 and level 3 boost to your sub weapons. Oh no. Wait, this is actually good.
This is death that you're facing right now. So remember how I told you all of the fights are different segments, because anything that fades to a different screen will... Oh, you can't go backwards though because of the way this works. So... Oh, you got this. You got a boomerang here. You got full health.
Yeah, I actually like this.
Yeah.
Ow. I don't like this anymore. Ow.
No.
Help. Help. Oh, he's gonna give me the slice-u too. The slice-u.
Now, you can't have a Castlevania game without having death. That's just the way it goes in classic Castlevania. Even in
Thankfully, the kind of way to kind of kill death, or not kill death, but like, you know, the sort of like the way that the boss fight goes is a lot more forgiving than in like I still can't beat death of Castlevania 1 or even like Rondo of Blood, you know, like I feel like there's a certain difficulty spike with those, but I think this is like, you know, a little bit easy, especially when you get quick kill down.
Yeah, this version of death I feel like is much more forgiving than the one in vanilla, as Bobby was talking about. The one in vanilla is just beyond brutal. The scythes you can, or the mini scythes, you can kind of see them coming out of death, whereas the one in Castlevania 1, they just appear without warning. So, wow, Bobby making quick work of death here. GG on that. Wow.
Yeah, you know, 23 deaths so far. I don't think it's that bad.
This is really good. This is really, really good.
Yeah, stage B is an extremely lengthy stage on its own.
Ooh, we haven't done this yet.
I forgot I'm still on level 1. Man, why are things taking so long to kill? I mean, I guess I'm still on Leather Whip, but I don't know, like, the... It's a really lengthy Leather Whip.
I think you get the reach, but it's the same power as the Leather Whip.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
I think, though, I remember when I was playing this, I'd rather have, like, a really lengthy weapon than a really powerful weapon. Like, the range was so much more important. It may be different for you, though. Maybe you would prefer the short chain to the long leather, but I'm not sure, though. It's definitely a different type of preference for everybody in terms of that.
No, I'm really thankful that, like, in later iterations, like, kind of provided what, you know, multiple ways to go about the game. Like, even in Castlevania 64, where you might think that a whip is long range, but you have the additional character Carrie, which has, you know, pretty infinite range and pretty powerful magic attacks on her own. And even in Symphony of the Night, where, like, you know, there are weapons that have, you know, infinite reach as well. Like, you know, there's a lot of ways to go about, you know, those games as well. All right, we go. We got a little bit of 4-1 action. I actually want to keep my my sub weapon, so I'm going to keep doing that. However,
So this one is at least going forwards and not backwards. This one's a little tougher backwards, so I'm happy the game was nice here.
Oh yeah, because you get a lot of like enemy spawns like right here, and it's just not level 3. It's just like a little bit poopy.
Okay, I don't think we've seen 4-3 or 4-4 yet. So that's the spinning corridor plus the boss of 4.
Yes. We just need the rest of 3-3, and this is how exactly how like long of a stage 3-3 is. Like 3-3 could just be like an entire stage on its own. Like the game really kind of amps the difficulty up a little bit early on by throwing you into this gauntlet of stage 3. I can just go the other way. Why am I doing this?
So I feel like when I first played this game, even casually when I was younger, I feel like stage 3 was not placed very well in the game. I thought stage 3 was tougher than stages 4, 5, 6, and 7 put together. I think you don't really see a super, super difficult stage, casually at least, until 8 after 3. I feel like 3 should have been like stage 6 or 7 in terms of difficulty. But I think that's the end of 3-3 though, which is good. That was your last room, I'm pretty sure.
I am extremely thankful.
There's only one more room where I'm not sure, actually. I think there might be one more room at 3-3. We'll see when that happens. I think the second room of 3-3 hasn't been played yet, so there might be one more room. There might be one more room of 3-3.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Help. I don't know what I'm doing. Help.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah. That's a really scary jump called the book jump. Chris, do you want to go into a little bit about that while I focus on Slagra?
It's a pretty tricky jump. It's about a 7-frame window to make the jump, so it can be pretty spooky in a run.
Speaking of pretty spooky in the run, this guy is an extreme run killer, kind of like that. But I probably would have died anyway due to the extremely unforgiving nature of Slagra. And obviously I can't go back into B2, so I'm kind of dealt with what I got.
At least there's a lot of candles at the beginning, and those do change each time, so that's a good thing.
We might see the end of this game yet.
Oh, we'll definitely see the end of this. You don't have too much more to go. I'm trying to think of what's left. We have 4-3 and 4-4 still. There might be a couple more shorter sections of the first stage. Oh, we still have a lot of 8 to do, though. There's a lot of stage 8 still to do.
You are correct, and stage 8 is where, well, I mean, we'll go into a little bit into why it's called stage 8 for a reason when we get there. But let's focus on the slog. Oh god! The missed time! Okay, got some meat. Oh, we got the lethal stopwatch!
Yes!
Stop right there! Have at you. Well, I'm not going to waste a lot yet. I'll like wait a little bit until he gets into the second phase, the kind of like more aggressive mode, when this spear is broken and he, goes feral, I think. But a pretty safe approach is just kind of like, crouching underneath him, especially during that that one attack where he can shoot out an energy from his spear. That was a bit close. So yeah, a little bit of a nickel and dime, but I'm sure we'll make it somehow. There we go. Slagra, angry. I know. Shut up. Take that. Oh, the lethal stopwatch is just so good. I wish it was an actual... Oh no, get out of here. No, the double dive. This is where we get into a little bit of kind of iffy territory, because there is a lot to go. Oh, wait. Wait a little bit.
Almost, come on. You got this.
And one more should do it. All right.
Yes! That only took like, what, a couple of tries. That didn't take too many tries. I think that was your third try, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's just needed that lethal stopwatch. You know, it just needed to be right at home.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, and then we got 2-1, starring Manos the Hands of Fate. These things, these little zombie hands will come out and grab at you. Cool thing is about this game is that they're complete RNG, so you gotta kind of be aware of where they will spawn, so you don't get snagged by them. And there we go, back at it again with the lethal stopwatch. Oh, I probably shouldn't damage boost because I'm like almost dead. I just like went into autopilot mode there for. All right, and we even get lagless versions of these rooms is extremely nice.
I can't believe how many hits those dino enemies take to kill in this seed. That's a lot.
They are the most fortuitous creatures in that of Transylvania. Like, Dracula's creatures, you know, all have some sort of unique strength and feat. There's a reason why there are multiple armored armadillos in this game, or rather, in this on this platform, the Super Nintendo. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. Like you can choose to believe me. Like if you were convinced, then I've done my job.
Okay, so here's some of the stage ones.
I'm so like, yeah, we have not seen this yet. Like we're starting to get into a little bit of like early game familiarity, and I mean, I'm a bit thankful.
Oh, I would be too. This game did not mess around. You started in a lot of like 9 and stage A and all that, so it's kind of nice to have this now.
I've had so much stage A.
So much A.
All right. Yeah. So now that I'm like a little bit further into the seed, can you girls tell me a little bit of like, you know, what sort of options there are when it's, you know, when it comes to, you know, generating a randomized seed? Like what exactly am I playing with here?
Well, I believe you can set your difficulty, and then there's flags that come with that. So if you pick something, there's medium, there's hard, there's easy, and the flags are kind of assigned by difficulty versus individually. I think you can make a custom seed, but I'm not entirely sure on that with the most recent update. I haven't seen the most recent update. I kind of wanted to be as surprised as you here if there was any new features, and I've seen a couple of new things.
Oh, what's that? Oh, I didn't know there was a breakable wall there, but we got the there. That's fine. I am well done with this axe and with this knife that's not a knife and this holy water that actually stops time.
So what's been your favorite feature so far of this randomizer?
Again, like I really do love the backwards rooms. Like for a kind of like a classic gaming speedrunner like I am, like with classic Castlevania and Mega Man, like oh my god. You rarely ever get to see someone be able to hold left on a video game screen rather than hold right, you know?
Yeah, that's not something speedrunners get to do often, is hold left. It's typically left to right in a lot of the speedruns. But here, you get to play through a lot of things backwards. And this is one of the tougher screens in stage 1 to be playing backwards because of that and because of that other enemy waiting for you on the other side.
Yeah, that's why I just kind of like did my best to, and he still responds.
Oh, that's okay though. You made it.
What you know, I'm just gonna let sleeping dogs lie. You know, I'll mess with you, man. You don't mess with me. Like, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, I don't know how the hitbox on that one worked, but I'm really grateful that worked out the way it did. Okay, here's another part of 6. 6 is also a really long stage. A very long stage.
Yeah, especially when it comes to 6-3, there are a couple of key damage boosts that you kind of need to take advantage of in order to kind of optimize your time here. There's also a little bit of like mitigating lag. I did not know there was a... No, wait, there isn't. There isn't. This is Randomizer, and that just lied to me. You know, if I just walk, because you know, when you try to go through this stage with the rotating coffins, rather this specific screen, it can get pretty laggy. like extremely laggy. And you kind of want to find a way, like as a beginner, to kind of circumvent that string, because like everyone wants to do the damage boost, and everyone wants to save time and not get too caught up in things. But that's an extremely terrible stage to get or terrible segment to get caught up on. Oh no! And these things, especially if you don't get the rosary and vanilla. Uh oh. Now I have no cross.
There's plenty of candles in this room, though. You should be able to find it again at some point. Yeah, and again, it's so different to not have lag in this room because that's what you're used to. And then the rosary there, we're used to having that mid room to take out a lot of threats, but now you don't have that. So now you have to deal with these. And I just found this out like a couple of weeks ago. These are dining room tables that are attacking whatever those things are.
They are extremely displeased with their service. And do not leave. Oh, we got an invincibility potion. Yo, shout outs to the sacred oils. I love it. And we're back in full fighting form. Oh, hey! Vanilla room into vanilla room. I like it.
Yeah. So now we see a little bit more of this boss than we would normally see her. Normally we take the 3 boomerangs and just that's it. The boss is
normally dead. Normally I would be good at this boss, but but nah.
You were close there actually. That wasn't too bad considering.
All right, I might be in a little tiny bit of a big. Oh no, these rooms are actually connected. Okay,
yes.
I see that. All right,
so you can look for whatever sub-weapons you might want here.
So Sky, have you ever thought of like returning to Super Castlevania 4?
From time to time, if I did want to return to it, I still like it in the 3-game run that I do, but I don't know, every now and then I just play through it to see if I can still beat the game, and I very much can, so I'd have to learn more. One of the strategies that's kind of deterring me from doing so, the strategy in 4.4 where you squish yourself and then you move backwards and then you move forwards through things.
Oh, that is an extremely arduous trick to get down. And there are, and even on the Castlevania, there are a bunch of like setups that people have like figured out themselves. But like, if you're not hip to their timing, you can develop a timing of your own. But that's still like a pretty tight window. It requires an immense understanding of game physics in order to get that right.
I think if I were to return to any Castlevania game, it would probably be 3 for me because I spent the most time on 3, but 3 is also one of those very difficult games. So tell me, I've forgotten it. In this game, in the vanilla version, can you have another sub-weapon just fall on you out of nowhere, like from an enemy's for instance, like if you're like facing a Medusa head or a bat or something like that? Because I forget if that's a thing in this game.
Chris, did you want to take that? A little bit of commentary?
I think Chris is AFK right now.
Cool.
That's cool. But in Castlevania...
what was the question? I'm sorry, I was a little bit focusing on the grinding.
So in Castlevania 3, you're much like this game, Castlevania 4 speedrun, it's very important that you have a sub-weapon, not only a sub-weapon, but a multiplier that comes with it. In this game, can you, for example, run into an enemy and get a sub-weapon? Because in 3, that was everywhere. I'd be going up the clock tower, and then suddenly I would get a weapon dropped on me that I don't want, and I'd have to reset. I didn't know if that was more or less of a thing in Castlevania 4.
I think in Castlevania 4, it's more of like a hit multiplier like a hit streak with your sub weapon sort of thing. You can hit like any sort of like hittable thing, whether it be an enemy or a candle or even like breakable objects or what have you. But as long as you hit that tally within the room, like you should be able to get that multiplier on like the next candle or even enemy drop as well.
Yeah, the problem is Castlevania 3, there can be random item drops just off of an enemy that you kill, and you could be mid-jump having to kill an enemy to complete that jump, and then suddenly you have a different sub-weapon, and there's nothing you can do about that. So that was one of the more frustrating features of that speedrun, so that was one of the reasons why I had to put it down. I had a run where 5 times in a row I lost a really great run to a sub-weapon drop, so I'm like, I think I need to take a little bit of a break from this. So, however, to everybody watching, this is a really good fight, Bobby.
Doing what you can with a single boomerang. Yeah, once
Well
you have
done.
like a little setup like that, then you can lay on some damage to this probably like the easiest boss in the game to get down, like if you have the right loadout.
I would recommend Castlevania 1 to anyone who wants to pick up speedrunning. It's always one of those runs where I'm like, if you're looking to get into speedrunning, Castlevania 1 for NES is actually one of my most recommended runs to begin speedrunning. There's a lot of great strats there that you can learn and you can take forward in other games, like damage boosting. We've seen Bobby definitely utilize a lot of damage boosting in this randomizer tonight to get forward in stages. Even hitboxes we can't understand while damage boosting, but still awesome. So yeah, even that, and if you want to try to beat your first Castlevania game, 4 is actually a really good one to play casually for your first Castlevania, or Classicvania, if you will.
Yeah, like let me tell you, in speed runs, yeah, we only use the boomerang, but there is a lot of utility in a lot of sub weapons. Like the holy water is a really great way to melt down those bosses' HPs. You have the axe for those really pesky out of reach creatures, kind of like the stage 3 boss or Zafbat. Like, there's a lot of ways to go around the game that, can still be incredibly fast. Like, you don't have to, measure up to the top time right away. That could be an extremely huge deterrent for some people willing to, learn or wanting to learn, a speedrun for the first time, is just seeing all of these top time strats and frame perfect this and optimize that. Like, when you can just be focused on the love of the game and having that drive you and, be that light that kind of guides you.
Yeah. Oh, see, I knew there was a room in 3-3 you hadn't done. At least it's not a backwards version of this room. The backwards version of this room is not fun. So I'm glad this one was
I would imagine so. Yeah, all those fish guys that appear up here, you definitely don't want to deal with them right off the bat. Oh god. A little bit of a slip up there. Yep. These guys will appear at any given moment. Let me see if I can do this. No. Okay. Help. 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 Okay. All right. No, we're good.
You got it.
Yeah. On this side of the screen, they won't really spawn and mess with you. Uh-oh. Of course.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try for it though. I gotta try for it at a GDQ. It's a really precise jump. There we go. The one framer. So in order to do that, in order to clear that jump, you must tap the jump button for a single frame and nothing more, and you'll be able to clear it, or else you'll jump a little bit too high. Normally here I would have Normally here I would have something that would help me, but nope. Here I am with 2 HP. Ah! Okay, we're steered clear.
Yeah, this is
amazing.
Yeah, this is tough because it's so easy to fall off of that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And the bats are of, varying speeds here. We were talking about that earlier. Birds and bats are jerks in this game.
No, birds are jerks. Spread the gospel.
Especially in Ninja Gaiden, right?
All the way from Ninja Gaiden comes this old bird. This old dude. I can't get no respite.
Also, there's some people who are just entering chat right now, and they saw you throw the lethal, as you called it, the lethal stopwatch earlier, and they're like, wait, what's going on? So this is Castlevania IV Randomizer, where anything can happen, including a lethal stopwatch here. Or a holy water of time here.
I like that. The holy water of time.
Sounds like something from a Zelda game.
Yeah, anything can go, and for those that are fans of my stream, the good old brigade, they're usually used to Symphony of the Night Randomizer, where things are a little bit different, where you have to kind of gather a whole bunch of items in order to access the final stage. But in here, it's just kind of like a, again, screen by screen stage progression, and you just got to get to the final act. Oh god.
Yep, this is 4-4 here, and this is, again, where one of the most temperamental tricks of the game takes place.
You are not going to see it here, I'm sorry.
No, nor did I expect that. No, that trick is not fun. That is not a fun trick to do. I get it.
Yeah, and then you have to kind of deal with the cycles of these little crushers as well. Ooh, do like the big HP restoration. We might be set for Coronaut. We'll see. Up. Yep. Definitely set. Got the good old lethal. Nope. Even better. Vanilla boomerang. Again, the tried and true. If it ain't broke.
Don't try and fix it.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Coronat.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, those fell very quickly.
Whoa,
My
he's so
goodness.
fast! He is extremely fast! That golem is booking it! You don't see that in Sonic? Like, oh my lord.
You ever see a golem move that fast?
Christ McGinty, what?
Zoom.
Have you ever seen a ton of rock? And especially, and for those, little tidbits about that guy, Coronat, spelled backwards, is ton of rock. So there you go. But have you ever seen that before?
So, Chad asks, are you missing the lag yet, Bobby?
No, I'm missing my boomerang. And I'm missing my level 3. And oh no, I need meat. Wait, we got boomerang. Cool.
At least this is a short segment. This isn't like a super long stage.
Oh, extremely short segment. The only thing here is that we kind of have to deal with the hands that were dealt when it comes to these candles, because we can't really go back to that sort of segment, obviously. So if we die here, well, obviously I have to reload the room. But I believe in us. I believe in the not axe knife, not nax. Not Nax. That sounds like a that sounds like a Warcraft expansion. The Nax of Naxxramas. Oh, shout outs to Zallard for the Nim.
Oh, I know Zallard's in chat right now too.
He is so quick.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. We have to do a little bit of careful planning here. I'm that ton of rock can be a little bit unwieldy if he just keeps booking it back and forth like this. And me taking all of this damage is not well as well.
You've overcome every single other challenge so far. You got this.
Thank you. You know what? I really appreciate the cheers.
Of course.
Just being in my, especially when it comes to this game, it can be extremely daunting, especially churning out those attempts.
Mm-hmm. Well, your gameplay definitely shows you've been playing a lot of this lately, the vanilla version, and been practicing and getting that time down. All that hard work is showing off here in the randomizer as well.
Oh, thank you very much. And then the grind does not stop. Again, we got a 36 and beyond. Like, yeah, I may be bad at this game sometimes, but some cool things happen as well.
Chat's cheering you on too. Everybody's behind you, Bobby. You got this.
Shout outs to the chat. All right, can we take down this ton of rock together?
Can do it. I can't be laughing though if I want to be cheering you on here. That ain't good on me.
You see why it's just funnier to laugh?
You're so close. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby.
And he gets faster. How do you even? I have literally got a lot of work. Like, if I gotta reset. Not reset the game, but like I gotta reset the room.
I was gonna say, don't do that.
I took way too much health here, or way too much damage here. Darn it. Oh, hamburgers. Oh, wait, we got small meat. We could take down this ton of rock yet. Hopefully. Well, I wonder if I would have any more sub-weapons to deal with. I got all this cash. And that's...
Big score.
Yeah, I can't really use payday like Pokemon. I'm not like a Meowth or anything. but the blessing.
Oh, there you go.
The
You got it.
blessing.
Go.
Look at that Simon strut.
Can we get a nice
He is
multiplier?
ready, and hopefully so are you, GDQ chat.
Oh, we're all ready. We're ready to watch you take down Coronat.
Coronat, more like, can you not? And I hate this guy. Like, yeah, we would be dealing with a whole bunch of lag here too, and we still have rotating room to go through. 7 room.
All right. I believe.
Let's go. Let's get the bless RNGs in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! He didn't even move.
Oh my god.
Get out of here. Get out now. Please leave me alone. Okay.
Okay, so I figured it out. I know why you didn't defeat Coronat before. You didn't say please. This was the first time you said please when fighting.
I have to ask nicely now.
Apparently to Coronat, yes. That doesn't apply to everything else, but here. Yes.
No way! Oh god. I'm sorry. The remixes in this
like
game are extremely hype. I can't say don't laugh. Like, I would be laughing if some, you know, big old black dude was like, ah! You know, like, that's just me. And I didn't press the whip there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I lost my boomerang.
You'll get it back.
Hopefully. Want to hear more Bobby remixes where you know where to find me?
Mm-hmm. Here, I'll do exclamation point RNG. That's where they can find you. There you go.
And again, before we do any more of this, again, I would like to miss Skybilz for having me on, because this has been an this is completely blind randomizer to me. So like I'm having an extremely great time just going through this game and just shooting the stuff.
Oh, everyone's having fun right here with you. You've been such a good sport too. I haven't had a lot of people play any kind of blind playthroughs or randomizers on RNG, so thank you so much for being a very good sport about this, because I know this one can be very frustrating.
Incredibly so, but I really do like the sort of like quality of life changes to the randomizer. Again, like lagless stages are extremely cool. Going up and down stages pretty like effortlessly and flawlessly, like it's great. Like this is a pretty cool, you know. And I really do love randomizers because like they are really cool ways to just, you know, mix up your favorite retro games. You know, with Castlevania Symphony of the Night, you could always, you know, turn it into a little bit of like a roguelike with Soten Randomizer. Or even with this. Oh god. There we go.
Yeah, this part of the stage is always definitely one of the more difficult, but no problem there. No deaths to the spikes, well done.
But here is where things can go extremely awry, especially since I just can't hit things and kill things. But this is stage hate for a reason.
So why do you call it that? I've heard that name a lot, Bobby. What's your reasoning?
Well, not only is it like extremely like late in the run, you know, potentially lose a really good pace, but there are just a lot of things within this stage alone that could just be instantly terrifying, like this thing I'm going to pull off right here. That jump right there is extremely scary to pull off, especially in RTA, because if you don't, you get clipped by the spikes and then you die. But as stage 1 and 2 keep on rolling, it's introduced to kind of like more of these death traps. And I don't even know if I'm gonna like make it through like the actual cycle or not. All right, there we go.
Yeah, you might as well get the last 2 parts of 8 out of the way, because why not?
I mean, all that tells me is that we're nearing the, like, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't I don't think there are any more like como se dice, terrible stages left.
I don't think so. You do have one of the mini bosses from the end left. The easiest mini boss, though. I'm trying to remember the name. It's the gargoyle.
Oh, good old Gaibon. Yeah,
Gaibon. Yeah.
Ooh, actually, this bodes extremely well, having the holy axe at my side. Uh-oh. I'm not going for it. Okay. So that's Vegas Bridge.
I'm doing a tiny clap because I know you still have to face this boss here.
Thank you. I mean, this boss ain't bad. Oh, I didn't know that the flames persisted there. Yeah, the boss isn't bad. It's just, being extremely low on that pool. There we go. Going through that a little bit effortlessly. The first, I wish I would have done that the first time around. But we still have a lot of candles to kind of like make use of, and hopefully we get like a sub-weapon to take advantage of. The Frankenstein monster boss isn't really like the worst boss in the game, like by any stretch of the imagination. But if it drags on for too long, you might get caught up in things. I forgot. This is the stopwatch water. The stop water.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom. Uh-oh.
I am very impressed how you just go through this spike section towards the end and you just walk through it normally. I am so afraid to go through this part that I go through the whole way just as slow as possible, just kind of going, like crawling through there, if you will. And you're just...
It's a pretty big like it's a pretty big like choke point for like optimizing like the room itself. Because I mean, yeah, we're making it seem like a bit effortless like here in the randomizer, but that's because randomizer allows to glide up and down these steps. But you're also dealing with like a whole bunch of lag and also like the timing when you come into that room for those that death trap. And there's also the specific thing of you can clip onto the stairs by holding up in that certain direction and going up and down those stairs. And there's a little thing in classic Castlevania where stairs don't really work all that well, so you might get a little bit of that instance, which could be an extremely huge bummer. But we're gonna try. Yeah, go ahead.
All I was going to say is, like, mostly, we're almost done with this one. I don't think we have too many more sections left. I'm still the most impressed with that one room in the middle of 4. What you had to do to survive that room with the spin platforms and whatnot.
Oh, that was so like when you told me about like backwards rooms, like I was really wondering how they factor in like any like the specialized rooms, like like mode 7 and more specifically the aforementioned room. This randomizer is like extremely like full-fledged, like for a classic Vania experience at the very least. Like, it's super great.
Yeah, now someone was asking earlier, one of the Castlevania runners in the chat actually was asking earlier, now when can we get random enemies, like sprite swap in different places? And I'm like, dang, just imagine being on any platform and a bat and a bird just out of nowhere.
Oh no, we already get that with a lot of the like viewer interactive content, like crowd control. Like there's a Castlevania 1 for crowd control, and you could summon like a swarm of bats. So if you were going above, or going through that bridge segment with all those bats, you can get even more bats in your way, and it would just be like the most immense of messes. But go ahead.
I think when you're done with this, we're going to have the spinning corridor. And once we hit that spinning corridor, I just want to let everybody know there's going to be a little bit of a content warning there for motion sickness, because as Bobby was talking about, this game loves mode 7. Well, they kind of took mode 7 a little bit heavy on the spinning corridor. That is 4-3. So when we hit that, just, I'll let y'all know when we hit 4-3, but just if you have a motion tendency to get motion sick, I would definitely look away from 4-3.
Yes. And thank you for for providing that little bit of like a warning. I do I do see people in my chat oh, this is making me kind of a little bit seasick, motion sick. Like I completely understand it. Ooh, actually we get the holy water axe here. The holy axe.
All right, you got this. So we have Frankenstein's monster here, but Bobby does have the Holy Axe, as he was talking about, and effortlessly takes out Frankenstein's monster. Well done.
You win. Perfect. Yeah, super appreciate that. Yeah. Let's knock out the rest of these rooms.
Oh. Ooh, so here's Gaibon, as we were talking about before. The gargoyle.
Yeah, and then this is actually the last of the boss rush, so it's a little bit of a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely got the worst out of the way a little bit early on.
Yeah, there was one other spot in the game, and I apologize for not catching it earlier. At the end of the Zaf bat, there is a lot of flashing. I think there's some flashing on Dracula as well. So again, I'll try to let everyone know when that's going to happen. A little bit right here as well. I forgot there were two stages of Gaibon. I never remember until I'm actually fighting this boss. And I'm like, oh, right.
Yeah, usually if a good speedrunner were playing this, aka not me, you this guy shredded in about like 5 seconds or so using a really precise boomerang throw setup. We got the Holy Axe, and the Holy Axe does good, but not against mostly aerial foes.
Mm-hmm. You handled that really well, though. One try, no problem.
Okay. All right, yeah, this would be like the sort of here, yeah. If please, like, don't pay attention to the background if you're sensitive or kind of get sick for motion easily.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Ooh, it's backwards for you too.
I do like that. Oh, but it's still so laggy.
Oh yeah, there was no reducing the lag in this room from the skeletons.
Leave me be.
What a save there by Bobby. I don't know how you didn't go flying backwards, but I'm glad you didn't. That was awesome.
I am so glad I did not as well miss. There we go. So,
we have a question. Why is there usually lag in this game? Because there's a lot of stuff in one room. Bobby, if you have a better explanation than that, go for it.
Nope, there's a lot of stuff. The Super Nintendo is a really old piece of hardware, and they really decided to max out like a lot of the console's capabilities. Oh, whoa! There's a lot of I don't want. And no, I don't want. I don't. Wait. No. Wait.
Well,
nothing is safe.
Nothing is safe, Bobby.
Nothing is safe.
You thought you were so clever and you were going to get away with it.
Oh, well, this is the end, right?
Yeah.
This is
the everything from here, other than that item collection there, everything here is normal. This is it. This is, to my knowledge, this is the Drac we know and love. Now, again, there's going to be a lot of flashing on the screen during this fight, so if you are photosensitive, please look away for the duration of this fight. A lot of flashing on the screen here.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll be able to mitigate this by a little bit. Oh, I want the meats! Give me the meats! Sorry. So it is really quintessential that you kind of stay topped up with your health in this Dracula fight, and there are very small chances of where he'll unleash an attack that if you actually hit that glowing orb of energy, it'll spawn a piece of small meat for you to restore your health. I think the chances are completely random, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. But I just got 2 there. Give me the meats. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now he's over at 3 meats. Oh, but I didn't really need that one. When he gets down to 5 bars of HP, he'll go into his second phase. So again, there's going to be a lot of flashing here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got hit. It's fine. And for those wondering, time isn't going to be on the final hit of the boss. It's actually going to be on the final orb that we collect. So there we go.
Wow. Great fight. This is really good.
Yeah, it's a good thing that we stayed topped up on the health. There's really safe ways to avoid the sort of like lightning on the, on the second phase of Dracula. But yeah, that was a pretty decent fight.
Get your GGs out for Bobby the Blacktastic.
Time.
So I got a 142.14 just based on when you called time to me.
Nice.
Only 40 deaths too. So you were under 50 deaths. Most people get anywhere between about 75 to 100 deaths playing this their first time, and you got 40 flat. So wow.
Oh, that's extremely dope. And thank you for the GGs. Chat for the super swell guy, Blacktastic. You should follow him. But
would recommend 10 out of 10. Here's exclamation point RNG. You can find Bobby's channel through that. Now we are not done yet. We do coming up. We're going to have Bloodstained Ritual of the Night randomizer, and from what I can understand, that randomizer is actually directly in the game, like built directly into the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And definitely look out for like more randomizer. This kind of sold me on the randomizer aspect. Like it's another good way, a fresh take to enjoy your favorite retro game. Like definitely if you are a Castlevania 4 enthusiast, I implore you to check this out. There's a whole bunch of numerous difficulties and flag settings in order to, change the experience how you see fit. And it's a completely different experience every time. So and again, thank you guys so much for having me on. To take this on blind and underestimate as well. Like it's a pretty nice one. Thank you.
Absolutely. So we're going to go to a break, but real quick first, number one, the show's not over. We're going to be having Bloodstained Ritual of the Night coming up next, but real quick, remember, GDQ will be donating all of its sub and bit revenue for the month of June to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. So again, that's the NAACP Legal Defense Fund is where all the sub and bit revenue is going to be going for the month of June. Remember, RNG, as well as the other programs, is brought to you by viewers like you. Remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you have a Twitch Prime, so please consider using that to sub to the channel, as you know where the revenue is going this month. So thank you all very much. We're going to take a quick break. We will be right back with Blacktastic doing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and we're going to have, I believe, welcome back to Random Number Generation. This is episode 17. We just had Castlevania IV randomizer, and now we have Bloodstained Ritual of the Night randomizer. We are joined again by the Blacktastic, and then we have Round Scout here on commentary. Bobby, are you all ready to go? Is everything ready to go?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm all ready to go. You are. Sorry
just
for
got
the technical
done.
Difficulties. No,
You got done playing a lot of Castlevania IV for a very long time, so it's understandable.
Yeah, that game fried his brain, and understandably, that rando was insane.
It's very, very wild and difficult. All right, are we good to go? Because I'll start the timer.
Yeah, if you're ready to count off, I'm ready.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck and have fun.
I will try my very best. This is a rather different than what you're used to. So I have Round Scout with me on commentary because he's a really big fan of the Bloodstained Ritual of the Night randomizer, so we can talk a little bit about this as I kind of shuffle throughout.
So this is not quite as crazy as what you just saw in terms of the total number of things it's changing about the game, but something that's really unique about the Bloodstained randomizer is that it's actually an official in-game function. It's the first game I've ever known of to do that. So they actually are aware of the speedrunning community. The developers are aware of the speedrunning community and watch it regularly. So they decided to take kind of the hot trend that was happening within it. So the things that will be shuffled in this are every single item you can get from a chest, every single drop you can get from an enemy. But the enemies are going to be the same as in the original game, though. Same locations and stuff. And there's definitely important checks, like if there's hidden walls or something that are in the original game. Let's hope Bobby remembers where all of them are, because
I do not.
All right. There's not going to be progress down there, but you might want to check down right from where you just were. But yeah, any kind of like weapons could be there. Any kind of usable items. Types of chests will be shuffled. So like that to be a money chest where there was something else. And now, keep progress though will all with the settings we use. You can actually go even more chaotic than we have, but with the settings we use, progress will be at the boss rooms still with the relics you get, and then among 4 key spots that you can get boss door keys. That could also be progress items. So yeah, it's a lot.
That is definitely a lot. Oh, but we got Waystone. Is it a really good idea to skip all this progress and head back to Avant-Garde?
Yeah, so Waystones are something that warp you to the first town, and it means that if you used it right now, you would not have to fight the first boss. But yeah, I can tell you, if you did use it and you came back, like, it would load the boss room normally. You wouldn't have to worry about it like glitching out or anything.
Oh, nice. That's pretty. Should I be like killing these enemies like in hopes I get you
could get random souls or random shards, as they call them in this game. Sorry, the mechanic is very based off Aria and Dawn of Sorrow. This game was made, of course, largely by Koji Igarashi, and he produced a lot of the later Castlevania games, starting with Symphony of the Night and then onward. So that's what a lot of this game's inspired from. Remember that save rooms and warp rooms could be shuffled, so anywhere where there was a save room, potentially also a warp room now.
Yep, got 2 save rooms. I'm really good about that.
Yep.
That's kind of vanilla, right?
Oh, yeah, this isn't relevant yet, but I did see you got, like, a piece of something you'd get to make a movement item later in the game normally, but all of the crafting and quests and stuff in this game are also shuffled this time. So once he gets to the town and looks at that, like, we have no idea what kind of goodies you might get from doing crafting in this game. You can get some good stuff sometimes, though.
Disenchanting a lot of things will just give you like some like powerful items sometimes, or even can you get shards from it particularly, or just like the items?
you can do shard crafting in this game. You can do cooking to make food items, and since food items are, once you get a food item, it can be sold in the shop, and food items don't have a limit on them, unlike potions, so those tend to be good to make sure you have some. He hasn't ever played the rando of this before, but he has played the normal game a lot. I think you did some NMG runs a little bit last year, didn't you?
Like early in the game's infancy. Yeah. This game just came out about like a bit of a year ago. More focused on the additional content.
More recently, Zangetsu mode came out, and then Bobby has been running that quite a bit. Had the world record multiple times for a stretch there, and has a very good time still.
So
that's definitely a main feature of his stream if you want to follow him.
I thought I could use the Waystone inside of the boss room, but I guess I wasn't too wise about that.
Well, at that point, like, you've got a good enough weapon, you might as well just finish the job, right?
Yeah. There are a whole bunch of shards that I have to cycle through, but I really like this javelin. Too bad it takes a whole bunch of mana. Oh, there it goes. And one for Jenny and the Wimp.
So I don't know too much about the Bloodstained series. Is this closer to things like Soten versus classic Castlevania? That's what I thought.
Yeah, this is very much a spiritual successor of sort to Soten and all of the games in that leg of the Castlevania series. And actually, even just like Symphony of the Night, you do have backdash canceling in this game. Like, he is canceling all of his backdashes with a duck and speeding it up quite a bit more than you'd normally do. So,
otherwise you just have to like run forward at such a really slow speed, rather.
Yeah.
Here's what I've turned up.
All right, you get different items from these quests and stuff too. I see.
Yeah, so that's all randomized. So there's a bunch of different questing and crafting in this game. Very similar to what you do in like Order of Ecclesia, Castlevania game that has like a village hub, and then you go back and complete a bunch of nonsense for the villagers to get goodies. And since it's all randomized now, you never know. Like you just want to check out the list occasionally and see. Maybe you'll get like some end game weapon. Maybe you'll get a really good healing item appearing in the shop. Who knows?
What should I? What certainly should I be looking for in this crafting? Like, could I find like certain key items here, or
check out? No, there's no progress in any of this part, but you want to be on the lookout for good weapons potentially. And the thing I'd mostly good items and weapons. When I've played this, dismantling is usually the menu that I get the most use out of. Because Alkahest can potentially be a common drop, so low Alkahest costs will be, and potentially sold in the shop as well in some seeds. So low Alkahest cost would be stuff you can do to dismantle, and then maybe get really good items out of it.
I do see that we have all of this food here.
Oh yeah, you already got like macaroni stuff. Yeah, that's so a thing about food items in this game, in addition to being way more reusable than potions, is that the first time you use them, it will add to your permanent stats. So a lot of these will boost like your max HP. Some of them will boost your max strength. So yeah, plenty of items that you use. The first time you use them, it gives like an extra bonus that lasts the rest of the game.
And do I have anything? What battle boots? I've actually never seen like any of like these like specialized weapons before. Like, it looks like a gun.
Yeah, I mean, generally a good way to approach it is if like you're not dying and you feel pretty okay about everything, just kind of progress until you're hitting a wall a little bit.
I'm just gonna grab all of my stat boosts now.
All your stats.
Going on a buffet, baby. There we go.
But yeah, I mean, you've played the game enough to know like you're probably not gonna hit a wall early on until potentially Bloodless, if like a kind of a mid-game boss who just has a gigantic difficulty spike.
It's not like I really have like any helpful shards for like movement anytime soon, or hopefully maybe.
Who knows? Yeah, I mean the next potential, because you didn't get any movement stuff from the first boss, so the next one would be like Zangetsu, and then I don't even know what the hand monster is called. What's that thing called? Craftwork. There we go. Yeah, that one. I am horrible at remembering most of the bosses' names in this game.
Actually, there's a chest here. Spear expertise. Don't have a spear, just have a whip.
So have you done speedruns of the vanilla version of this, Bobby?
Yeah, vanilla is actually like extremely cool. Like if you want like a pretty like scenic route, it's a lot longer than the DLC character Zangetsu, which is like only about like 30 minutes. But there's a lot of cool tech and also cool boss kills with how you gear Miriam up throughout the route as well.
Yeah, and you can also do a glitched version of the run that's actually shorter than Zangetsu's glitchless, but then Zangetsu's glitched run is just in like, what is it, like 10 minutes or something?
I think it's like around like 8 now. Like it's it's like up there.
Yeah, so you could have beaten the game already by now if you were playing Zangetsu glitched.
Which is extremely crazy. Yeah, like broken things, like out of bounds stuff in like the Sorrow games or the handheld Vanias as well, right? So it almost feels like a decent nod to it. I think I should be going up to Zangetsu right now, I believe.
Yeah, remember, check save rooms too, because they might be warps.
Is Valkyrie's sword more powerful than the Flame Whip? Yeah, it is.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, and it has a special attack. Look at that. Swoop.
Short jump slashing still higher DPS, but
for sure. But you got to.
Yeah,
I gotta put the flag
it's a
on.
pretty crazy thing. Yeah. The other save room would have been down left from here.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yeah. I would just make sure to check all of them, because who knows when you'll actually get to use a warp.
And that's a warp.
I think I've had like a seed before where I didn't get a warp until like the G-Boy area. Like, until that, yeah.
At the same time, I don't really want to get like a pool of too many rooms in one, single batch or one single area. I mean, if I have Accelerator, then I would care less. But I
mean, if you start thinking about like, I don't know, I guess approaching it like to the same level that like a Link to the Past runner would approach it, right? It's like, okay, well, I know which ones are warps and which ones remaining could be warps still, right?
Right. Yeah, a little bit of process of elimination there. Yeah, I love this Valkyrie.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about randomizers in Metroidvania games. A lot of times you can get super endgame weapons or mid-game weapons early on, and then just mindlessly mash on things for a while.
Oh my god! What? Wait, what? Oh, I mean, I guess that's how.
I've never seen that enemy attack like that.
I'm Unreal Engine. Hello.
Pulled out the big plays.
He was coming up for me. Oh. I'm only gonna make one other Sonic reference in a Castlevania where it's just boing, boing. We swooping though.
Oh, he might have jumped into the coffin so you can get past it.
We do. It is we do have enemy here. We can lure, right?
Yeah. I mean, it looks like he wanted to go in there. I don't know where he was headed, but he sure did.
He sure did. And what does that get us? Curry powder. Always nice to have that curry powder.
Yeah, so enemies can interact with traps in this game. So, like the trap coffins, if you walk into them, then you get hurt for a lot. But if an enemy goes into it, they die and it's closed, and you can actually just go past it then. It's a pretty cute touch, I think. Or a lot of Castlevania games did that too. Like if chandeliers fall from the ceiling, they kill both enemies and you. Pretty often.
What? I didn't know that. What? That doesn't happen in Castlevania 4.
Doesn't it?
Does it? Does it?
Wait, what specifically? Hang on, you got me thinking now. What
No, that stage has ghosts. That's a little different.
Are you talking about stage 9?
Well, I was thinking stage 6 is where chandeliers fall, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So do they hit the axe guy? Like do they do damage to him?
No, not that I know of. Not that I've ever known. I want to say no. No.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what healing items you have still.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty good. Oh, I got some sponge cake still.
You got plenty. You're fine.
Yeah, we good. I'm just too much with the risk factor. With the risk factor because of Zangetsu. Like, what a glass cannon! What a speedy beast!
Yeah. Since he runs Zangetsu, the next boss normally just gets like one shot. So this will be the first time he's seen the patterns in maybe like a year.
I got Valkyrie's sword. I can chop him up real quick. Oh no, I can chop him up real quick. I actually wanted that entrance warp point being a vanilla warp point is actually what I want. Like
yeah, that's a really key warp.
I'm gonna save my progress because if I die, there aren't continue points. You must reload from the save point. All right, here we go. Ow. Wait, I have shards. I have... Oh my god, Zangetsu, what a beast.
Oh yeah, dude, he blocks projectiles. He's pretty good at his job.
Mm-hmm. What a good Soul Calibur character this guy would be, like. Uh-oh. Ow, chop. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, he has a relatively low not weapon, but relatively low HP pool.
This is actually very similarly designed to the AI of the doppelganger fight in Symphony of the Night, which is interesting. To the point where like you were having your projectiles blocked. Like if you throw sub weapons in at the wrong time in the doppelganger fight in Symphony of the Night, he turns into mist and goes to the top of the ceiling. So it's effectively a way to counter certain sub weapons being used. So yeah, it's like it's almost the exact thing, but
so the Zangetsu there, like, isn't like a actual boss, more like a mid boss. So I don't think he would hold like a shard for progression or anything. But he does allow me to reach the...
all the bosses that are progress in the original game are potentially progress here.
So yeah, we are coming up to Craftwork. I was gonna say clockwork. Craftwork in the cathedral, which hopefully will give me what I want or what I didn't know I needed.
Clockwork, are you still thinking about Stage A, Bobby?
Oh my god!
Hey, it's his favorite stage.
It is inescapable. But thank goodness I don't have to go with all that. But I mean, we didn't have to do that with the randomizer seed, which again, a really good quality of life change. Ooh, what's this? Head flail. That's not progression.
So in the original game, those statues all had, I think, the familiar, like the knight familiar, and you get more of them that way to upgrade it. And so that means, every single one of those statues now will have a head flail drop.
Man, there are a lot of areas that I just can't access. Like they're really seeing me vanillaing this to an extent. I remember getting like Accelerator from Vepar like once. And it was the greatest. It was the greatest time, and I still.
Oh, that's right. You have played Rando before. You just haven't finished that
very seed, I couldn't find Zangetsu, so I was like, "What is this?"
I think you're doing full chaos though. There are only 4 spots that the Zangetsu sword can show up potentially in this, so I'll give you a reminder as we get towards them.
Thank you much, my friend. But I just needed to have a little bit more of a fashion statement. Well, red and purple, good old Black Brigade colors, and we'll be on our merry way. Like it's a really good charm to this game, just being able to play kind of how you want to in a lot more aspects than just pure weapon combat.
Yeah, I do like all the character customization for sure, and then the voice modifier power up. That's the best one.
Do I have it? I don't think I have it. I
don't think you have it yet.
Jeeble's glasses though. Ooh.
Oh, you have those already?
Yeah.
You know what that does, right?
No.
Do you know what the Chaos Ring and the Sorrow games do? It's infinite mana.
Where is my accelerator?
Just spam shards like crazy, dude. You have infinite mana now. So normally the Jeeble's glasses are something that you get
oh my god.
From you have to collect every shard in the game, and then fight a hidden boss afterwards, and then after that it's basically your reward for like fully 100%ing the game.
Speaking of 100%ing the game, I think we were a bit of GG territory here. We'll see, but we have a little bit of access.
We're getting
to
closer. You do have to still get the Zangetsu sword and fight Jeeble with it.
Yes.
So.
But I have his glasses, so he can't see me. So, fair fight.
It'll be easier, we'll say.
Oh, but wow, we have infinite mana. Like, we have the invert. And this is a really, again, spoiler, but this is a really late game item and, loadout.
Yeah, no, this is, this is several power-ups later than what you have at this point.
So let's take stock a little bit of what we got.
This is essentially, like, you could take routes similar to what you have with Zangetsu right now if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the very top of the chapel, there is one of those chests that could potentially be the Zangetsu sword. Yeah.
Mm. Are they all green chests where the Zangetsu sword could be?
Yeah, they're all where the hidden room, like the side rooms, like the Celeste room and the Millionaire room or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's where the Zangetsu sword could be. Yeah.
So it's key locations, so we might have to, get into a scuffle with the carpenter soon.
I like the kitty in that room.
Oh, there are a lot of cute animal heads.
Yeah. I think one thing they had is like a Kickstarter incentive for people is that you could include your pet in the game, and then they turn most of them into enemies.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't look like a very Castlevania Bloodstained type enemy. Here's all these demons and Medusa. Oh yeah, and there's this cute cat.
Oh, look at that little cute Shih Tzu, that little cute Dachshund, that little.
If you look at the portraits in the background of the game, all of those are people who gave to the Kickstarter as well, like a certain amount, because that's how they included them in the game.
So, I know Sky was inquiring a little bit about like modern aspect of the Bloodstained series, but since we were talking about Kickstarter, there is a little bit of like a shift, a little bit of alternate universe in Curse of the Moon, which released about a year before this game, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that game's a very good game as well, more based on classic Castlevania. I think Sky would like that game if she hasn't played it.
I've been told it was like Castlevania 3.
Yeah. Except you get to collect all the characters and play them in one playthrough.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's a really good game, and that was more just like, I guess, a warm-up. Like they partnered with Inti, and it was more just to introduce the characters and get people used to the universe that this game's in, but they're technically not related. They decided to just like not retcon it, but just say like these are just separate stories with the same characters.
Kind of reminds me of like a souped up like Castlevania 3 EX or Super Turbo or something like that, or everything's just kind of like instant. Oh, I kind of need that, don't I? Yeah, little shortcuts here. Oh, but that's not a... That's a potion. I kind of need that. Laxus actually has a world record in Curse of the Moon. Oh, no, actually, no. Since we're talking about like Bloodstained and Vania, like Runner Vrush, who's actually a pretty top tier runner in Super Castlevania IV, actually took the Bloodstained world record in any percent normal.
Oh wow!
By quite a lot. By actually like quite a lot. It was really impressive.
Yeah, one thing about going to this part of the game well before you normally would do it, progression-wise, that enemies are gonna hurt a lot. So even though you have infinite mana, you don't have infinite health.
Yeah,
it's a little bit risky to come up here still.
Yeah, don't quite have Bloodsteel quite yet in order to usurp.
You have the right idea here. Like the chest above you here is what has a check for the Zangetsu sword.
Okay.
Well, not this time.
So wait, that one can, but the other one can't?
That second one couldn't have been, no. Do you know the hidden area with like the 8-bit side thing here.
Yeah.
That hidden area has 3 chests, and one of them is a check for the Zangetsu sword as well.
Are there any other checks in this area in Hall of Termination?
Not for progress. I mean, you obviously want to see if there's warps, but
yeah. I do love this. Like it's like a spread shot. It's like we're playing a Contra character.
Yeah, if you ever wanted to mess around and see what all of the shards do without limits, like this is your seed to do it, man. Experiment.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that in terms of like shard tier list, if you get the Hellhounds with the Jeebles glasses, that is like that is the one to use.
That's New Game Plus right there. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna keep the glasses on. Maybe keep the stone mask on, or maybe do the safe ring.
So one
cool.
feature I like about this randomizer, I noticed that it shows your playtime and your best time in the left lower left-hand corner. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think it's 19-minute time. The bad thing about that, well, if there is a bad thing about that, it's that it's comparing to any settings you use at all. And there's a setting you can use where you only have to get to the boss that's right here to the a room adjacent to him, and that's only beating like half the game normally, or beating like the bad ending of the game. Oh, you got it!
GG, yeah, GG. All right, well, thank you so much, Skybilz, for having me on for GDQ for Bloodstained Ritual the Night Randomizer. I'd like to thank Rom Scout, my longtime Soten speedrunning buddy and rival, for coming on.
I will say he will have to prepare for the final boss section still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that. Shut up. That will be a thing when it is a thing. But let's not die to Jeeble first.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Jeeble kills you, then
wait. So, do I have to do the Zangetsu?
You have to equip it and then try not to do. You have the Jeeble's glass on, so it's a risk. Don't do too much damage to him at once. Like just hit him occasionally, and after a certain damage threshold, it should
turn red.
Yeah,
right?
The moon will turn red. Yeah.
See, that's like pretty weird because like we went through the fake moon room before. Ah, there it goes. I see it. Come here, you. There you go. So this is kind of like the first castle variant, if you were trying to, compare it to Symphony of the Night?
Yeah, this is the difference between getting the bad ending, and then if you got the Zangetsu sword, you're on track for the good ending. But yeah, so 19-minute time he has is just from how fast it took him to beat that boss in a seed. I don't know what you got in that. Like 19 minutes is insanely fast for that.
For a beat Jeeble seed?
Yeah.
That was the accelerator seed, I think.
Oh, okay. You got the speed up essentially right at the start, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, the accelerator is a shard that you get like a little bit like late in the game. I think it's like in the Oriental Sorcery Lab, right? You got to do that.
Okay. Yeah.
That little mini game there, but if you beat that,
oh no, actually it's even later than that. It's in the end game. It's after
it is
after the next section. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you got to beat this guy in the race, and if you beat him, then you know what? I'm gonna waste time. If you beat him, then you get the accelerator, and if you just hold that dash button, then you just keep zooming. If you have Jeeble's glasses, even better. Before I do that, I'm gonna the crafting.
Might as well check out what you can get.
Yeah, and save because we are gonna head into a pretty heavy end game area where I might need to do a little bit of grinding in order to defeat the last couple batch of bosses.
Yeah, you do. There is actually one piece of progress you're missing, and EPM did mention it in chat there. There's a power-up called Dimension Shift, and it lets you go through walls. There is a section right before the final boss that has a series of walls you have to go through. So
Yeah, that is true. See, I'm too stuck into
Not-
my
not
Zangetsu
quite.
ways.
not quite in go mode yet.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing. Not quite in go mode, but it sounds close with a little bit of grinding.
Guys, let me be happy because I found this Zangetsu. All right. This is
I'll
a
let you
huge
be happy.
step. Thank you. Thank you for being in my corner. Yeah, but like Zangetsu mode, you don't need any sort of like progression related shards to, head from point A to point B. Like even in spaces where you need dimension shift, Zangetsu is just that mode will just have like those little like teleporter things installed. I don't know what they call them, like little gate teleporters installed.
Yeah.
So that you can just easily pass through it. Much that you would see in like the Oriental Sorcery Lab in the vanilla game.
So just a reminder, because of the settings in the seed, by choosing to go to this area now, you are essentially banking on there being a warp room somewhere in here, among the save room spots. So.
Yes, this is extremely risky.
It is a gamble. It's the short of it.
I might have to backtrack. I don't think I have another waystone. Nope, I used my last ever waystone.
They usually sell them in the shop still. I see it in there pretty often in seeds. So
okay, we'll see if we'll have a little bit of a supermarket sweep mode. We shall see.
I like the name of that mode. We should coin that as something. I'm trying to think now. What would you consider a supermarket sweep mode? I need to know a little bit more about this metaphor, Bobby.
So supermarket sweep is a little bit of something that I call in Castlevania Symphony of the Night randomizer, where you encroach upon the librarian, the old librarian. You think you would go out there to buy books and probably read a nice novel and have a nice weekend to yourself, but actually it is a pawn shop for a whole bunch of goods strewn about the castle. In Castlevania Symphony of the Night randomizer, again, everything that's obtainable is randomized and shuffled accordingly. And there could be some instances where you can instantly spawn diamonds, which you can sell to the librarian for a grand total of $20,000. And $20,000 goes an extremely long way, especially when multiplied in Castlevania Symphony of the Night randomizer. And you get such a randomized pool of even shop items that you don't know what you're gonna get. It's supermarket sweep. It's kind of like a game show. You might get something, you might not.
You can just take the same route you take with Zangetsu here, Bobby. You don't need to go this way.
I'm about to die too. Gee, thanks. Got that nice carpenter's key though. Ow, please, ow. All right. And yeah, the backdash canceling gets a little bit tiring. I don't know if I like this better than shield dashing though. Probably not.
I will say it's way easier than trying to do the same mechanic on like the DS Castlevanias where you
originally used with those frail buttons.
Yeah.
How much like this do you think is like faithful to Aria of Sorrow? But
I mean, a lot of the mechanics are very similar. Yeah, I'd say it's about the same in terms of just progression, how progression works. They even included in the normal game progression where you have to farm an enemy to to get to the end of the game.
That is fair.
Not sure that was the best decision, but whatever.
Oh my god, he was coming right for me. Wow,
I don't know how you didn't die there, actually.
Shout outs to the safe ring. The singular safe ring. And I can just invert this part. And if you actually go out of bounds, in this, like if you actually go past the ceiling, you'll actually just like auto reinvert, which is pretty cool. Do you like that the gravity of the spears are factored in whether you're inverted or not? I think that's pretty cool.
Can you invert mid-throw?
No. Don't think so. And also Dragon's not letting me have it. Reboot Uppo.
That looked like bad news bears for you if you let it go another second.
It really did. It really. Shut up. It really. So we got. I don't even know what I just picked up because you were just jabbing at me so much. We picked up something, which I guess I should probably have like a little bit of like a check and see. I do want Skybilz glasses. Do you want? Oh, we got Traverser's ring. Traverser's ring is pretty cool. It's kind of like walk armor in Symphony of the Night, but it increases your attack rather than defense for.
Yeah, so as he gets more map coverage, then his attack keeps going up.
Mm-hmm. And I really do like that, like, almost every piece of equipment that you equip on Miriam is just, like, on her person. I kind of wish Zangetsu had, like, I don't know, a second eye patch or something.
Oh, so you're actually gonna have to fight this boss, right? If you have Dimension Shift before this next boss, you can just skip it.
I can't. I have 10,000 gold. I should probably sell things. Or I should probably buy things, as a matter of fact. Coming up, if we even get to that point, is the boss Veil 4. Now, I don't really fight this boss all that often because of Zangetsu. And I got well splatted. But there's a lot of quirky There's a lot of quirky mechanics within that boss. And thank God for a save room.
Yeah, so the boss makes you broke, basically.
I really do love these Skybilz glasses. Well, I'm just picking up even more money.
Have you gotten upgrades to that shard yet?
I don't know what upgrades.
I haven't seen you get that many shard drops, actually.
Yeah. Maybe the game's like, you know, you already got all you kind of need. That's kind of right. Uh-oh.
If you've watched a Bloodstained speedrun in the last year or two, this is probably the first time you've ever seen this boss fight.
Yeah, this is Veil 4, and he's not all that kind. He likes to gamble. He likes to take your money. Kind of like a house always wins.
He's like a mid-game boss in Curse of the Moon, right?
He is the stage 3 boss in Curse of the Moon. Yeah.
I really love the graphics on this boss. This is really cool.
I'm so glad that that this game is behaving so well. Like usually, if there are some more particles on the screen, then he'll just lag the game up with his particles.
I think you're about to get broke.
Yep, we're getting broke. As you can see, I'm at 4,000 gold. If you bottom right-hand corner of the screen, and now we have 0 gold. We are dead broke. And we have a whole bunch more. Ow! No!
Uh-oh.
Those sounds, though.
And that, I mean, that's just so fitting, you know? That's just extremely fitting. Anyways, it might be worth revisiting the low. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a tiny bit. What do you think, Rob?
Yeah, I recommend it. Like, usually you try not to come in here until you have Dimension Shift. Because I'm trying to think, is there anywhere that even has a progress check down here?
No.
I mean, I guess if you could have to fight, what's her name again?
Grimmery?
Grimmery, there we go. I was gonna say totally not death. That's what I call that boss.
Let's fight a boss with a boss.
That's the only boss that has a check down here. But then you're playing very low. Again, it's a gamble if you came down here this early because you're playing that.
I was really hoping
one out of about like 20 checks can be at that spot.
Yeah, like I was really hoping that there would be like a teleporter so I could just kind of like peace out there and go about my business. But we're in it for the long haul.
There are 2 more potential. No, 1 because you don't have Dimension Shift yet. 1 more potential. Oh no, it's still 2. There's the Grimmery one. Potential checks for a warp.
I am getting... Is this even working? Like, I thought it was.
You're definitely getting higher DPS out of the spears.
Could have said something, Rom. Scout.
If I knew something, I would tell you. I assure you that.
Thank you, Sky. Again, a wonderful.
You can see numbers on the screen, Bobby.
To walk alongside me. I just like the entertainment factor. Beating a dude with another dude. Like that's. You know, I choose you, 8-bit beasts. You know, like some Pokechus and all that. Like I love it.
I don't know if you can backdash cancel the spears. Like
I don't think so.
Like attack, backdash, jump would be the way to try it. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah.
Oh well, time to go broke. Go for broke! Fight! Well, there goes my Castlevania crowd control dollar store plans.
Oh, you're throwing them a little faster now.
All right. Third time's the charm, because now I'm just gonna stick with the javelin throwing. All right, and then we'll go somewhere a little bit. We'll go somewhere like a little bit, a tiny bit. Shut up, okay? we will.
I am entertained personally.
I'm very entertained.
Are you not entertained, Chat? Are you not entertained? I actually like performing like randomizers because like again when it's like you don't even know what to expect, it's it allows us some pretty good off the cuff reactions. Oh, 2 waystones!
Oh,
there.
Let's go. You needed those. I would save honestly, since you're 0 for 2 on this boss.
Rom Scout. I mean like
right at the last second.
Yeah, you know.
But yeah, the waystone does make it slightly less risky to try and traverse the next part, like because now if he doesn't get a warp, he can still warp back anyway, right? But still a gamble, just not as much of a time waste gamble as before.
Aw, my javelins don't have a shadow. That's fine. Let's put your luck to the test.
If he had the spike armor, you can actually invert this boss and just completely cheese it. It's like
yeah.
All the attacks would be going on the ceiling and just you never get hit.
Speaking of getting hit.
Oh, that's bad news.
Please. Ow! That's so much! Leave me alone! And
one nice thing about Randomizer is that food items tend to be a lot more accessible than usual. Like you can get them in several chests. So,
or like more fortunately, like through a repeated item drop from a monster. Oh,
yeah.
God. Are you cleaned out yet? No. Yeah, he is.
Just watch as I clean you out.
Might as well tack on the insurance HP.
We made sure that this randomizer C was 100% completable.
Yeah.
Dumbo standard, aka me.
Yeah, the only thing that there is a bug with the randomizer, and by bug we mean like just an oversight in the logic. You have like I think a 1 in 3 chance of not being able to complete seeds as of right now with the settings we're using, because the Zangetsu sword can be shuffled among actually 6 potential key chests, but 2 of them are in this section. So like it would soft log if that was the case. But yeah, since he has Zangetsu sword, there's no risk whatsoever of not being able to complete the seed.
Oh my lord. I don't think I'm gonna survive. Yep, I am not gonna survive. I am about to die. I am about to die. Okay. So plan B. Spend my money.
Waystone.
Spend all of my cash so that he doesn't get any restorative properties off of my cash. That is my cash only. It's crazy how that works, though.
Oh, one thing to keep in mind as you're looking for the dimension shift.
Yes.
You know the enemy that drops the shard to get into the water normally?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
that's still in the logic, so you might have to farm it at some point.
Got it. Hey. Nope. Wait, hold on. I can make Jeeble's glasses? That's dope. What? Is there anything that I would want from here? Deathbringer? The Diacire? That's a great sword. I don't really like great swords. What are your thoughts on great swords?
I'd stick with katanas.
Yeah.
Katana Daddy set a good example.
I'll go with this.
I'll get some chainmail as well. Gotta stay strapped.
Tell me.
Yeah, we didn't get to see like much of this shop as well.
Oh, what would you like?
Nope,
to
no
buy?
waystones. Nope.
Oh,
no
that's really good that you got them from a chest then. You got
Yeah.
2, right?
Yeah. So I have one
Yeah.
more.
So hang on to that other. Oh no, I see a western right there. Right. Oh, is that in your cell menu?
That's my cell menu, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what would you like to buy?
You're just too good at menuing. You menu so fast, I can't tell what's going on.
If only. Alright, maybe buy some cheap food since there's there's not even any potions, just fairy there's just just broth and all that.
This is right.
Hold on, go through the food list. Let's see.
Ramen, chowder.
Spaghetti, macaroni tend to be really good. The sponge cake's decent for the cost, but like,
Is this
I'll
right?
take some
yeah, out of
sponge cake.
those, the macaroni and the spaghetti are the things I'd say are like good
Oh,
healing
yeah.
ends. But you've been getting a lot of fried fish from chests, which is also
Mhm.
What would you
pretty
like?
good.
Is this
And remember, Chad, I gotta get rid of all of my cash.
Is Carl? Is he?
All of my cash to fight this boss. Quite arduous.
Well, you can go beat up other bosses.
Oh yeah,
Too.
I know. I was just saying, like,
Yeah.
and I can just farm these shard drops. Oh no, I shouldn't. So let's get back to Bloodless and just kind of retrace the steps from there.
You've got a lot of options.
Yeah, it was just a really great just boon of getting the Zanget still early and just kind of unlocking the way to that area.
Yeah, if you went back to that boss and tried to get his money stolen now, like, he'd be like, wait, what?
What? You're flat broke? And then he like dies. Like it's so fun. Like, oh, you have no money. All right, I'm a peace out then.
I know there's like similar cheeses and other games and stuff like that. I like games that have that.
Mhm.
Or
My
like,
mind is still-
games where you can use like Phoenix Down on a zombie boss and it it kills it.
Spoilers.
Is this the first ever Castlevania boss? I'm still thinking about the other boss with the poker chips and the hat and all that. Is that the first Castlevania boss or Castlevania-esque? Because I know this is Bloodstained Ritual the Night. Is that the first one to ever take money away or some kind of currency? I've never seen anything quite like that.
Yeah, it's the only one I can think of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is just another like way to kind of like mix things up because like there's a whole bunch of like good like Metroidvania
Mm-hmm.
like, action adventure games, but like none that really like innovate to that degree most of the time. Like there's some really great experiences, but like I've never seen a boss that takes away my money and beats me with it. Like like.
Yeah, and I know you don't actually lose the money, but still, just that as a mechanic is just very different from anything I've seen in any rando.
Yeah, money is actually an incredibly powerful Right. And I'm gonna head up to Bloodless real quick. Or wait. Wrong way. Oh yeah, right way. Wait. Should have gone into the room.
You have a wisdom. You'll be fine. Like, your DPS on this is going to be way higher than you normally have at this point.
True enough, yeah.
So this boss has a mechanic halfway through the fight where... Actually, I guess she's almost at death at that point, but she splatters blood throughout the room, and then however much blood is on the screen, she then sucks it back up and usually heals to full, but if there's barely any blood on the screen, she's not going to get much of a heal. So I think he actually managed to keep her from getting much health back from that. So she should be almost dead then.
Yeah, a little bit. There's still a lot of recovery through.
I do like that they let you change the color of the blood in this game to make it easier to see if you want.
That's another way to, be accessible with things. Derek, all right.
Oh.
We're good.
Well,
We're good.
now we're in go mode if you feel like completing the game with spears, I guess.
Rom, no, look, spear. Like, look at the amount of damage. Look at the spread of them. Like, why wouldn't you?
You can. I'm not stopping you.
I know you're not, but like, you know what? I'll show you. I'll show you. We will complete this with the spears. I do have the ability, I guess. Hopefully. Can I open this from this side? No. Oh, there it goes. There's a switch right there.
All I'm gonna say is the shoulder on Dominique feels like it's 3/4 of the screen in this mode compared to Zangetsu.
Not the EX shoulder. Not another fighting game. Oh no, that's a really cool thing about most of the most of the fights in this game, where you're mostly facing up against like humanoid characters or like extremely big colossal creatures. So like, you gotta be kept on your toes and be aware of what you're dealing with. And especially with the human boss AI, like, you can be in for a pretty arduous fight. Some like Julius. Like, that fight was fun, but like it can really catch you off guard. So yeah, we're gonna be making our way up to back to the back to the entrance to where we use the Zangetsu sword to open up sort of like that final area. And I'm sorry, my dashing is incredibly terrible. But back to the entrance. I'm just using more of this dashing. Again, there are faster methods to go throughout the game, but with Miriam at base, this is what you got. Not bad.
Yeah, I mean, pretty low odds that you get the speed up quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Also, pretty low odds that you get dimension shift, though. This way. You did make a good call going to Bloodlust that early. I
mean, honestly, if it were up to me, I'd still be at Veil 4, just kind of like, churning out them attempts. But I do realize that show must go on. Skybilz has to go to bed at some point, so let's.
I'm here for the long haul. Don't worry about me.
Oh, then we should probably introduce you to some full chaos. Let's not do that.
I already put you through full chaos earlier tonight. So did Chris.
Dimension shift.
Oh, it's an okay way of like going around.
Yeah, you can do this if you get dimension shift early and don't have invert or anything like that. Like, I have used that quite a bit.
But the very good thing about dimension shift is not only do we get to defeat Veil 4, but in the greatest way possible.
You can actually, yeah.
By leave of absence. You ever no call, no show at your work?
You do know how to do it, right?
Yeah, one of my favorite boss skips in Zangetsu in this game. Just to,
Oh, you don't even have to go up there.
yeah,
you don't even have
you
to
get to go
see him.
down. Yeah,
Yeah,
you get to
okay.
go through that little crevice.
Yeah.
But I like it in Zangetsu because you get to just kind of like
you get
dash
to see
through.
him.
And he's like, "Let's test your luck," and then you just go out of the room, and it's like, "Yeah, let's not." I don't.
Yeah, the Zangetsu method of skipping him is really funny.
And again, the spears will. The spears are gonna take me so far with Dominique, and possibly beyond. Yeah, so we can just do that, right?
Yeah.
Dimension shift.
That was really good, by the way.
Thank you. Got my soundboard right here. Oh god, Dragon Angry. Never mind.
I mean, you do impressions, you do singing. Is there anything you can't do? Because I've been very impressed.
Speed run this game.
Oh, come on now. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I mean like the Miriam no major glitches extremely like fleshed out route. Super fun if anyone wants to get into it. When cutting down the times though, it can get pretty up there when it comes to like RNG, wow, you want bosses to behave. So you know, really challenging in that aspect. I can just use Dimension Shift there. Really challenging in that aspect, but you know, much like any like, you know, speed game that you kind of dedicate a lot of time and effort into, like it can easily, you know, burn you out.
Yeah, it's one of those speed games that is easy to get into starting out runs and finishing runs, and then it's not really until you get to a super high level that you start, you know, getting annoyed at some of the RNG in the game.
Mm-hmm. Man, talk about like a little bit of like the extra bosses. So like you know, we had Gremory and there's like Dominique Yen, but there's a special boss that you can access if you've pretty much complete everything, right, Rom?
Yeah. I mean, that seems at this point like a spoiler. I don't know how many people have fought that, but
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's a couple really cool extra bosses in this game. I mean, one of them made the game, and one of them has the voice actor from the game this was heavily based on. So that's all we'll say about it.
You mean I get to fight Dracula and Bloodstained?
Dracula made this game?
Dimension shift. Dimension shift.
Oh, it is an illusion. Dracula does like an illusion. His main theme is Dance of Illusion. All right, I had to like remember on like where to go.
Wait,
like,
what? You go literally the same way as Zangetsu.
Yeah. The thing with me and Randomizer, like I want more stuff. All right, like I need more things. So maybe I don't want the javelin. Maybe I will rescind my offer. Maybe you are.
Dimension shift.
Like maybe I just want other shards to fell a fearsome foe. But
yeah, maybe it isn't the best idea to use a shard you can get in the first area of the game. Yeah, I'm not sure, dude.
But you shoot 3 javelins, Rom.
I think Bobby's here just to prove a point right now. He's not here to actually finish the game.
What are you? Look, we have 30 minutes left on the estimate. Ow! 116 damage.
It's a little more than you're doing, right?
Yeah. Your point. Oh god. Oh god. All right, now we got the actual Zangetsu, so uh-oh. I can't. No. Okay. I guess I have to, you know, extremely. So I'm doing no damage. Like none at all. Shh.
I tried to warn you, but
maybe I just need like more restorative items.
That's a way to do it, but then you're probably using the rest of the estimate on healing during the boss fight.
You know what? What do you propose I do?
We'll just explore it a little bit more.
Explore it a little bit more. That's
Try and get others. I
that's
mean, you
the
could,
master plan.
Dimension shift.
Ugh. And I got EX shouldered. A cruel fate. Cruel summer.
Vaskia.
I will be honest though. When I finished the seed, I did exactly what you're doing.
And that's why I hate you so much. Ugh. Oh god, I got dive kicked, EX shouldered.
I was really hoping that, hey, maybe he has a better plan than I did.
Nope.
Maybe he's not a masochist.
Nope. I don't know
You-
what to do.
I mean, you do have infinite. Man, what else do you have?
Nothing. Petra Ray? No, that's an acid jet.
No, your bullet ones, your top ones.
I'm poisoning her.
Vaskia.
That seems to work. She is poisoned. And then all the while she's poisoned, boom. Look at all this DPS from the javelins. See, we got this. Boom! Would you look at that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, as long as you're staying on the other side of her and like spamming spears, you should be fine. I still don't know. I don't know if you have enough like MP to one round this with javelins, but you can try.
I have infinite MP, Rob.
Sorry, I don't know if you have enough time.
That is true enough.
Osseous. Osseous.
Oh, and also, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to survive this.
Osseous.
You'll be fine. You occasionally have to dodge things with Zangetsu, I think, in this fight, right?
Yeah, but I'm invincible the entire time. Zangetsu's broken.
I mean, each head, I believe, has like a few thousand HP. So,
Yeah, we're in it for the long haul, for sure.
well, I mean, you only need to kill the head she's on at any given time.
Thanks, Bobby. I appreciate that.
Like,
No, I think you got this first try.
Oh yeah.
As long as you watch your health bar.
uh-oh.
Yeah, the heads are cats, some kind of iguana, and
I give you
Dad. I don't know what to call him. His name's Bale.
I summon thee to my side. Yeah, so even though these three heads have distinct HPs, in order to completely defeat the fight and Dominique, you must kill the one that she appears in. So it might not be a bad idea to kind of like whittle.
I mean,
heads
one thing
HP.
to do actually that you could be using is inverting as she goes around. So
You're
then you're
right.
kind of attacking her constantly.
Yeah, you are correct. But I got a whole bunch of like spell slinging to do here. Got all these javelins looking like a Spartan battlefield. He's just playing me some Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Boom, and that's it. That's GG.
Yeah,
and
GG.
it is time.
Well underestimate.
That is time then?
That is time. I'm
Just
sorry.
making sure. I'm looking at this boss over here, and I never know with this game, you know? So you're probably a little bit below 106 then. I just wanted to double check and make sure.
As long as I'm below 130, it is a success.
Well, congrats on your first time going through an entire seed.
And let me tell you, like, Zangetsu in a random chest, like it could have been way.
Oh yeah, but once you know what chests it can be, that does make it a lot easier.
Yeah, for sure. And then like, yeah, there are even more punishing variants and difficulties. Like we could have done this in like nightmare mode.
There's a mode of this game where, like, a mode of this randomizer where you can get progress from any potential spot in the game where shard drops, including like enemy drops. So you could be farming every enemy in the game until you find progress. It's nonsense.
I Rom Scout, when it comes to like your streams, I'm pretty field.
All right, folks, please do not forget to give Bobby the Blacktastic a follow. That's twitch.tv/theblacktastic. Very, very, very enjoyable stream. Highly recommend following it. And then, of course,
one of my favorite to hang out in, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, our lovely commentator here, RomScout, twitch.tv/RomScout, for Rom's stream as well. Enjoy that stream very much so.
Well, thank you.
That guy is a Mr. Nocturnal. Like I come home from the bar, like working the bar at like 4 a.m. and then that guy's on grinding DS Vania randomizer 1 HP Soma something sub incentive.
I like Castlevania games a little bit.
Just a little bit, Rom.
Yeah, so if you want any more like randomized Vania content, you can also I also do streams on the channel. Who knows? We might see a little bit more of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night randomizer, or even that stellar Castlevania IV randomizer.
I would love to see you play that again at some point now, Bobby, now that you know what's going on with that. Still, 40 Dust was really good on the CB4 one. I was very impressed with that finish.
Dude, thank you very much for that. And I don't think there's anything more I can offer you guys for my well wishes. I hope you guys have a very wonderful rest of your time being awake. And thank you so much for watching. Me, not even strut the stuff, but survive through trials of randomizers. Like there was a whole bunch of things with randomizers, not being speed runs and all that, but it's like there's a certain sort of routing skill and tactfulness when it goes to doing all of this on the fly, which can even make it a completely a fun competitive genre. Like we do randomizer races and tournament brackets all the time. So if any of this piques your interest in the casual or competitive sense, I implore you to just play. And the more you play, the better you do. And that's what it's all about. Well, thank you so much for playing both randomizers and doing very well in both of them. Very much underestimate for both of them. Thank you so much, Bobby. We've all, and I include myself, Rom, in the chat, we've all had a wonderful time with you tonight. It's been amazing. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys. And Rom, thank you for doing commentary as well. You knew a lot about this game, more than I did about any of the Bloodstained stuff, so thank you very much for sharing your knowledge with us. Yeah, thank you for having me. So it's always great to be here, certainly. All right, folks, with that being said, a few announcements here before we have another quick break followed by a raid. Yes, I do want to have y'all stay around for a raid. There's a really cool person, another Sonic 2, in this case, runner, that I would like to share with y'all. Supersonic, y'all might know him, should give him a follow as well. So real quick, tomorrow is the premiere of my second show on GDQ Hotfix, Mercy Kill. Come watch Kaiseron be the first person who will either save or kill one of his most rustiest runs that will be Pokemon Red tomorrow. Thursday is the first step at 7 p.m. Eastern, and again, Mercy Kill will also be at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So both days, tomorrow and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern start time. On the first step, on Thursday, Hobbs and Keys will be showing off a semi-blind race of Transistor. Very much looking forward to that. For all info on the different Hotfix shows, go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. And remember, GDQ Hotfix is brought to you by viewers like you. For this month, GDQ will be donating all its 7-bit revenue for the month of June to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. So again, thank you all so much for your support tonight. In 2 weeks, we'll have our next random number generation. That will be Resident Evil 3 Randomizer. So I'm looking forward to doing that in 2 weeks, and I'm looking forward to the pilot of Mercy Kill tomorrow. Take care, folks. We'll see you for another random number generation in 2 weeks. Take care, and thank you all so much.